The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
What happens here for the Cardinals with 17 seconds left to go? A floater up and no good. Tip back, yes, up and good by Davis. And the Cardinals take the lead back.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Pressure here. He brings a man in motion. It's a QB keeper. He gets by two defenders. He's to the midfield, and he is off to the races. 20, 10, touchdown Ledgers. Wow, can Bauer go?
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
All alone, Bondlander to beat. He misses the shot, but Maul buries it.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
To the face-off. One by the Ledgers, it's in! Armani Fisher! Directly off the face-off from deep, finds his second goal of the day!
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real estate agent Brock Fleischer. Back in action, Camera Casino,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Mayville High School. The Mayville Cardinals hosting the St. Mary Springs Ledgers in some flyway boys basketball action here on this Friday night. This chilly Friday night here from Mayville, Wisconsin. The last two times the Ledgers and Cardinals matched up was all the way back December 20th. And that ended up being a win for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. They took that game 85 to 56 over the Mayville Cardinals. And we should have a good game on our hands here. The JV game warming up here, coming out of halftime right now. It's what you see on your screen currently. St. Mary Springs 22 over the home Cardinals at 19 so far in this JV contest. But they're ready to get the second half underway, and in a few matter of moments, we should have some varsity basketball coming your way. And St. Mary Springs offensively has looked very, very good. They put together two over 80-point performance games, and they remain up top of the Flyway standings, 8-1 within Flyway Conference play and 15-4 on the year. Their last two wins came against Sheboygan Christian and Omro, 82-65. They took care of Sheboygan Christian on the road, and 80-62 they took care of Omro at home at St. Mary Springs. In that last contest against the Cardinals, Emmett Hune led the Ledgers with 23 points. He shot 10 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and 0 of 2 from the three-point line, but still had a very good game within the field. He is the transfer student from Plymouth, Wisconsin, a junior at St. Mary Springs, and he is primed to be the breakout player this season within the Flyway Conference. As I said before, Springs, they put together some high-scoring games in their last two contests. They shot 32 of 57 as a team from the Sheboygan Christian game, and then against the Omro Foxes, they were 32 of 62 from the field and put up 80 points in that last game. Their highest this season was that 85 mark, and that came against the last matchup against the Mayville Cardinals. JV game is resuming right now on your screen. And again, in a matter of moments, we will have tip-off between the varsity squads of the Mayville Cardinals and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. We'll send it away for a quick break, And when we come back, we'll have the Lens Truck Center Play of the Week, our keys to the game built by Pino Construction, the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report, and starting lineups brought to you by Sargento Cheese. Our usual features, the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show starts now here on Radio Plus Video Sports. We'll be back after this.
Dreyer Collision Concepts. They're the kings of collision on North Main Street. Now, did you know they offer free estimates? That's right. Vehicle registration, auto collision repair, custom paintwork, and mobile estimating. They'll come to you. So get rid of the grime with Grime Gorilla Car Wash. They're Fond du Lac's newest touch-free car wash on North Main Street next to Dreyer Collision Concepts. They've got monthly, single, and multi-vehicle options. So just download their free app to get the latest updates and information. Grime Gorilla Car Wash.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
The $7 Lux Cravings box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. High school sports today on RadioPlusSports.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. The Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show has begun here from Mayville High School. The Mayville Cardinals hosting the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. The JV game currently on your screen right now with 13 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. 24-27 in favor of St. Mary Springs currently. We'll now run the Lens Truck Center Play of the Week. Each week, Radio Plus will feature a Play of the Week. Take a look.
Each week, Lens Truck Center of Fond du Lac and Radio Plus Video Sports salute a great Play of the Week. Congratulations to Winnebago Lithard Academy's Gannon Schwartz, the winner this week.
Dumps it off. Sam Ferguson checked in. Back to Schwartz. Quickly he spins through three defenders. Schwartz!
In a 62-54 road win on top the ledge over Springs, Schwartz pumped in a game-high and team-high 27 points. Again, Gannon Schwartz of Winnebago Lithard Academy, the recipient this week in our Play of the Week.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lynn till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lynn's Truck. Lynn's Truck. We got the trucks at Lynn's Truck.
Truck Center Play of the Week, featured each week by RadioPlusSports.com. We'll take another quick break, and on the tail end, we'll have our keys to the game, built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn your vision into reality. RadioPlusSports.com, live from Mayville High School, coming back after this.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations. Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mayville High School, RadioPlusSports.com. The Mayville Cardinals hosting the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And on your screen right now, a JV game that's been a lot of back-and-forth action, a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed opportunities here, but we got a close matchup. Brad Lenz joins us here in the broadcast booth. Brad, how you doing today?
Fantastic. I'm having fun watching this JV game. Mayville is almost all freshmen. They have only 2 sophomores on the whole JV team. There goes Xander Lenz to the bucket. He's going to be shooting 2. Close game here, 33-32. Springs up by 1. Lenz going to the line.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining JV games I've gotten to watch before calling some of these varsity games. Not going to lie on that. We've got about just over 10 minutes remaining here in this game. 1 point, anybody's game right now.
Springs won the first matchup in the JV basketball and the varsity game this year early in the season. However, like I said, Mayville's such a young team. Next year, they're going to look to dominate the JV1 schedule.
Yeah, and Mayville right now on the varsity side of things, they're 3-6 in conference. They're 5-11 overall on the season, but they do have some talent on that roster nonetheless. In that last matchup against St. Mary Springs, Talon Meyer led the way with 16 points. He shot 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and he's going to look to make a big impact tonight for the Cardinals, along with Joran Schendler, who is the leading scorer this season overall for the Mayville Cardinals.
Now, one thing to note, Mayville has not won 2 games in a row all season long. However, they just won their last game, their biggest win of the season against Laconia. At Laconia, tough place to play. They went in there and they won going away.
Yeah, and they're going to look to do even bigger damage here, and an even bigger win, rather, over St. Mary Springs right now. That 3-point misses everything from the corner there.
Well, you certainly can think that the Lomira fans, the WLA fans, and the Laconia fans are going to be cheering for Mayville tonight to make the upset.
Yeah, we'll move into our keys to the game here on our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn your vision into reality. Well, for St. Mary Springs, I mean, offensively, it's no secret, what they can do on the offensive side of the ball. They've got a lot of good top scorers there. Emmett Hune, 4th in flyway scoring, primed to break out this season after transferring from Plymouth his sophomore year last year. 17.3 points per game he is averaging. He's shooting about 60% from the field, and that's the best on the St. Mary Springs roster. Then you also got guys like Noah Mall, Ben Baker. Noah Mall leads this team in free throw shooting percentage and is obviously a big body within the paint for some defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, you name it. But also you got Ben Baker there, who is the top 3-point shooter on this squad for St. Mary Springs. He's shooting 28 of 78. That's about 36% from beyond the arc. And then Emmett Hune also with the highest scoring performance this season, 35 points, and he's got a total of 328 points. That's the most here on this St. Mary Springs roster.
Emmett Hune is a down low, and he's really the reason that the Ledgers are not a middle-of-the-pack team, but leading the pack. Because without Emmett Hune, the Ledgers are barely a over 500 team, in my opinion. But with Emmett Hune, as you can see, only 1 loss in the conference all season long, and everyone's chasing the Ledgers right now.
Yeah, again, Ledgers 8-1 within the flyway standings, and they put together a good overall record. They're about 15-4. And the Ledgers, I believe, on a 2-game win streak, excuse me. Sheboygan Christian they beat, and then they also beat Omro last Tuesday. But they put together some real good performances, Brad. Over 80 points, 82 against Sheboygan Christian and 80 over against Omro.
And I just mentioned that Mayville struggling a little bit this year, definitely a rebuilding season. They've not won more than 1 game in a row, if that's even a streak. They have only won 1 game at a time, where St. Mary Springs has twice now put 6 wins in a row, which is very important because once you get to the playoffs, you got to win 5 games to get to state.
Yeah, and a key again for Mayville is just going to be getting some offensive momentum going. I mean, points per game, they are way below St. Mary Springs. And again, Mayville has a lot of talent on their roster. Joran Schendler, their leading scorer, with 15.6 points per game. You also got Talon Meyer, 11.6 points per game. That's the second leading scorer this season for Mayville, but led the way in that last game with 16 points in the last matchup against St. Mary Springs. Joran Schendler, as much as big of a body as Noah Mall is, Joran Schendler is also that guy for Mayville. He's averaging 6.9 rebounds per game, totaling 110 this season. And for Mayville, offensively, though, they have struggled. They are shooting 41% from the field. That is the second to last in field goal percentage, and they are the last place team in 3-point shooting. They're shooting about 25%, so they're definitely going to want to see, Coach Brett Kermsey is going to definitely want to see those numbers go up for the Cardinals here in this game against the Ledgers.
And the Ledgers aren't much better at shooting the 3-pointer than the Mayville Cardinals. However, like I said, St. Mary Springs gets the ball down low to Emmett Hune and Noah Mall. Their field goal percentage leads the conference. The Ledgers are not very good at shooting free throws. They're not very good at shooting 3-pointers, but they are good in transition basketball and making those high percentage shots. It's hard to block a dunk by Emmett Hune.
Yeah, so on paper, St. Mary Springs definitely got all the stats within their favor, but this is the Flyway Conference. Things get dicey. Things get interesting. Anybody can beat anybody. Mayville just coming off a win, 66-58 against Laconia on the road at the Pit.
Upset.
In Rosen. Yes, a big upset.
Anyone can beat anyone? Even North Fondy?
Well, maybe we'll leave them out of there. But here
we have not lost hope in you, Cardinals. The Orioles out there in North Fondy. Hey, North Fondy has been within 6 points twice this year. Yep. They're 0-15, but winless again. So we are cheering for North Fondy. We don't want you to be going to the end of the season at 0 wins.
Should have a good game on our hands here between the Cardinals and the Ledgers. We'll step aside for another quick break, and on the tail end, we'll have the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report, along with our starting lineups brought to you by Sargento Cheese. This is RadioPlusSports.com, live from Mayville High School.
Kendra is another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac. Talk about how you felt prior to the services being done and then after.
I felt very hopeless almost. What I actually needed was to step back and look at what am I putting into my body and what am I surrounding myself with. Was struggling before, but now I feel a lot more in control.
Again, Kendra is a great example of a huge success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Dreyer Collision Concepts. They're the kings of collision on North Main Street. Now, did you know they offer free estimates? That's right. Vehicle registration, auto collision repair, custom paintwork, and mobile estimating. They'll come to you. So get rid of the grime with Grime Gorilla Car Wash. They're Fond du Lac's newest touch-free car wash on North Main Street next to Dreyer Collision Concepts. They've got monthly, single, and multi-vehicle options. So just download their free app to get the latest updates and information. Grime Gorilla Car Wash.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We've gone through our keys to the game, built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Turn your vision into reality. Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz, bringing you the commentary here from Mayville High School. And we got a JV game that's really developing here. 42-39. Springs started to pull away with their largest lead of this game, and we got just over 5 minutes to go left in the contest.
Yeah, this Mayville team's scrappy. Last month, Mayville traveled to St. Mary Springs. Springs had a big lead. Mayville cut it, really made it close there at the end, but Springs did win that JV game. And then later that night, the varsity game, St. Mary Springs took it to the Cardinals, winning 85-56. That's a 29-point blowout just a month ago. It was not even that close. So Mayville's got to do some very different things than they did last month to make this game close. They got to replicate what the magic they had in the bottle against Laconia just the last game. They got to do that again tonight against St. Mary Springs.
In this JV game, statistically right now, number 2 leads the way, Tanner Schneider, for the Mayville Cardinals. He's got 18 points. And then over on the other side for the Ledgers, number 11, Jack Judkins, leads the way with 13.
Yeah, Schneider had the first 11 points of the game for the Cardinals, so he's been kind of an offensive weapon tonight. One-man show, if you will.
So 39-42 here in this JV game. We'll kind of stick with this as we go throughout the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We'll take a look at the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Mayville Cardinals look to be mostly healthy coming into this game. under head coach Brett Kermsey. But over on the other side for the Ledgers, mostly healthy for them as well, but with the exception of number 2, Josiah O'Brien. He had shoulder surgery last week, and he is out for this game, Brad.
Yeah, and he's been out all season. He got hurt in the football season. He was one of the leading tacklers of the St. Mary Springs football team, got hurt at the Lamira game, so he's been out all year. He's really a football player that plays basketball, so it wasn't a big loss when he was not able to suit up this year. He was not planned to be a starter, but he is not playing the rest of the season. The only injury on the St. Mary Springs squad would be Caden Pitts. Now, when I say injury, I should say hurt, because if you're injured, you can't play. If you're hurt, you can play. But he has a slight tear in his meniscus in his knee, so he's limited. He doesn't have the hops like he used to, but he is going to play tonight, and he's going to play the rest of the season. His surgery is not scheduled until the end of the season.
And according to my notes here, Caden Pitts in the starting lineup for tonight.
Oh yeah, he'll start. He's still Kyle Krieger is in it to win it. He's got this top 5 players on the floor tonight starting. Pitts is one of them. Pitts has kind of been in and out of the starting lineup all season long. Braden Freund is one of those other players that sometimes starts, sometimes doesn't. But I do agree with Kyle Krieger. He said earlier today that Braden Freund is better off the bench. He likes to kind of let the game develop, come in about 4 or 5 minutes into the game, and if he gets his confidence up, if he hits that first shot, Braden Freund can go off. If you remember, just a month ago, St. Mary Springs traveled to Laconia. Braden Freund, leading scorer of that game, off the bench. He was single-handedly the MVP of that game, won the game for St. Mary Springs. Maybe he could replicate that tonight. But St. Mary Springs is one of those teams where you don't know who the leading scorer is. I know Emmett Hune and Noah Mull, we talk about them over and over and over. But Ben Baker, Ben Anderson, like I said, Braden Freund, those types of players can really put the ball in the bucket and lead the team in scoring on any given night.
And all great athletes, too. You mentioned Josiah O'Brien kind of being a football player playing basketball. A lot of that football-basketball transfer through the St. Mary Springs roster.
Just about the whole team plays football except for Hoffman.
Yeah.
Tyler Hoffman, he's one of the guys that comes off the bench, but everyone else is pretty much a football player. Now, Emmett Hune does not play football. He runs cross-country. He's one of the fastest guys in the state in the 2-mile. He's got such long strides, Dylan. It's almost unfair. The other kids who are, 5'8", 5'10", 6'1", they can't possibly keep up with his 6'7" strides.
Yeah, and Emmett Hune, that 6'7", 200 frame, going to be one of the biggest guys out there on the court tonight. RadioPlusSports.com from Mayville High School. We'll send it away for another quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the Sargento Cheese starting lineups and momentarily your Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. RadioPlusSports.com. We'll be back after this.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Kendra is another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
Some of the services that I really love is they offer a salt booth, sauna, IV therapy, and vibration therapy. Those are some of my favorite. I was able to work with a coach, and we looked at what I need for myself and my body and my hormones, and we made a plan. Foods that I eat, the exercise that I need. You'll carry this knowledge with you forever.
Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Here we go.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with draft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RadioPlusSports.com live here from Mayville High School. The JV game between the Mayville Cardinals and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers on your screen right now. 39-49. St. Mary Springs leads by 10. Approaching 2 minutes remaining here in this contest. Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz, our entire crew from RadioPlusSports.com on tap here from Mayville High School. Brad, we were kind of talking over the break about the rebounds between these teams. Two of the top 5 rebounders in favor of Springs, and then Mayville has a lot up there as well.
Well, St. Mary Springs got the two big guys we all talk about, right. Emmett Hune and Noah Mall. They're 2nd and 5th in the conference in rebounding. However, when you look at the top 25, Mayville has 5 players in the top 25 in rebounding. St. Mary Springs only has 3. Besides the Hune and the Mall, you got number 8th in the conference, Caden Pitt. So they have 3 in the top 8. But as a team, Mayville really gets the boards. They like to battle down low. They're not overly tall, though. You know, Jordan Schlender leads them in rebounding. He's 7th in the conference, but he's a little guy. He's a running back in the football season, but he's quick as heck, and he's a really smart player. He's in the right spot at the right time. He gets 6.9 boards a game. So you follow that up with Tate Drinkwine, who gets 5.8 points a game. Then you got Bennett Schellender. He's got 5 rebounds a game. Talon Meyer chips in another 4.3 rebounds a game, and Austin Thorson 4.1 rebounds a game. Now let's talk about Austin Thorson. You know, we all talk about the other guy. We talk about Sorensen, Joran Sorensen, and the other leading scorer is Talon Meyer. Those guys traditionally lead them 1 and 2 in scoring. That's what happened last month when Mayville played Springs. However, just the last game, Austin Thorson, he is the 3-headed monster. He chipped in 23 points against Laconia. He really was the reason why Mayville beat Laconia, because everyone else kind of did what they normally do, and Austin Thorson just went off. 8 for 11 from the field, 2 for 4 from three-point land. He was the difference in that game.
Yeah, and Thorensen, scoring-wise, the 3rd leading scorer on this season for the Mayville Cardinals. He's averaging about 10 points per game, shooting 39% from the field. That's just a couple percentage points below Talon Meyer and Jordan Schlender. But that rebound list, Brad, you kind of mentioned basically that entire starting lineup, that entire top-scoring roster for the Mayville Cardinals.
Those are the top 5 guys. They'll get the majority of the minutes tonight. But St. Mary Springs, they know that Sorensen, they know that Meyer will get their points. The trick is to make sure that Austin Thorson doesn't get a 23-point game like he did a couple days ago against Laconia, because if he does, that could be the great equalizer, and that could make this game a close game, because we all know it was not a close game just last month when St. Mary Springs beat Mayville by 29 points. That is a big blowout, Dylan. That was not a close game. Mayville does not want that to happen here at their home court, and boy, is it hot in here.
It is hot, and tight quarters as well. I mean, you kind of go from St. Mary Springs, a little more open, a little more wider, and it's a little bit more confined here at Mayville High School.
I would say this is the smallest gym in the conference. Laconia could have an argument that they might be the smallest in seating because they only have maybe 5 rows on the opposite side of the balcony.
Right.
But this gym has about 10 rows on each side. Laconia does have a fairly larger section on their balcony side, but this is a tight gym, very small, no balcony, and I don't know if they got the air conditioning on, but if I could find the athletic director, turn it up.
Well, he's sitting right in front of us right now, so maybe we can talk to him over the break.
Maybe that's their plan of attack. Maybe the coach had the Mayville Cardinals practicing 90-degree weather all week, and now they're going to try to heat it up on the St. Mary Springs Ledgers.
Try to hotbox them here. Should get pretty loud in here, though. We got a lot of Ledger Blue over there on the other side.
Well, those are all the parents. Those are all the diehards. However, there will be a very small student section here tonight because St. Mary Springs hockey team is playing against Fond du Lac High School in the second round of the conference tournament.
Yeah.
I think just about every student at St. Mary Springs is at Blue Line tonight, not here in Mayville. So we will have to be extra good on the radio tonight and the TV tonight, Dylan, because all those diehard Springs students are going to probably tune in to us tonight at 11 o'clock when they get home, trying to find out if the Ledger basketball team did good or bad.
Oh, yeah. And you can catch that hockey game on Radio Plus Video Sports as well. But should have a good game here between the Cardinals and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. This JV game kind of turning into a foul fest right now. 51-45, St. Mary Springs still leads Mayville, but they've gone back-to-back trips to the line right now.
6-point game.
Yeah, shooting.
Number 21, Xander Lenz with the foul. That was a mistake by Lenz. He should not have went for that steal. No reason to go for the steal, and he's getting pulled for that. Number 13, Colvin Casper at the line, hit the first one, trying to cut this to a 4-point game.
And Ledgers were up 10, I believe. That was their largest lead just a couple minutes ago. But Mayville knocking on the door here. Less than a minute and a half remaining
They're
in
trying
this
to
JV
teach
contest.
Now, Mayville's only got 2 sophomores on the whole team. The rest are all freshmen. They're trying to teach these freshmen how to win games. They have not won many games this year on the JV level. Only 4 victories all season. But they're learning how to win. It's very tough for a freshman, first year of high school basketball, to compete against a sophomore. It's a big jump. But these they got 4 freshmen on the floor right now.
Yeah, and Mayville has a lot of depth at the JV level. Their JV roster bigger than their varsity roster right now. So they have a lot of up-and-comers through this basketball program here at Mayville High School.
Similar numbers, if you look at St. Mary Springs rosters, they only have 2 juniors in the basketball program. Whereas conversely, on the other side, the Cardinals, Mayville only has 2 sophomores in the conference. Now, the good thing for St. Mary Springs is the 2 juniors that they have, Jack Holzman and Ben Baker, are 2 of the top juniors in the conference. So that will help them out next year for that senior leadership that they'll be losing this year, because St. Mary Springs loses 9 seniors this year. They got to replace it with these 2 juniors, current juniors, and these sophomores that you're watching right now are going to all have to step up because all these sophomores are going to be juniors next year, and they're going to have big roles in that varsity level.
2 free throws here coming for Jack McGuire for St. Mary Springs. Knocks through that first one. 1:05 left in the JV contest. St. Mary Springs still trying to keep that lead. 52-47 they currently lead right now. 15 points for Jack McGuire tonight.
And he's been red hot from three-point land. He hit his first one, and that's Jack McGuire's thing. If he can hit his first shot, he gets his confidence up. He's a great player the rest of the game. If he doesn't hit that first shot, he kind of gets down on himself, doesn't seem to have the offensive weaponry the rest of the game, but he's feeling it tonight.
Springs calls a timeout with 1:05 left. McGuire nails both free throws, and it's 53-47 here. St. Mary Springs JV squad over the Mayville Cardinals. We should have the right way home improvement opening tip-off here from Mayville High School between these 2 varsity squads coming up momentarily. We'll send it back for a quick break. RadioPlusSports.com live from Mayville High School.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits, and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline auto paint along with PPG Versalon commercial paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
When you buy at Camera Casino, it's like having a little photo expert come with you.
Whether you're shooting sports, nature, or portraits, we'll make sure you have exactly what you need right in your bag. When you learn from our staff of experts, our knowledge follows you wherever you go.
We'll make sure you have the gear and confidence while you're out shooting.
A little help can go a long way.
At Camera Casino.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, live here from Mayville High School. It's RadioPlusSports.com bringing you Flyway Boys basketball, varsity basketball action here from Mayville High School on this Friday night. We'll go over the starting lineups here for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers in numerical order. You got number 1, Noah Mall, number 3, Ben Anderson, number 4, Ben Baker, number 23, Caden Pitts, and number 25, Emmett Hune. Brad, we talked about it. Size has been the big thing for St. Mary Springs. They're out there warming up right now. They got very big guys, obviously, in Emmett Hune, Noah Mall, Caden Pitts. You also mentioned Caden Pitts right now, dealing with a torn meniscus, rather.
Slightly torn,
yes.
Dylan, do you know the difference between being hurt and being injured?
Oh, what's that?
If you're hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you can't play. Caden Pitts is classified as being hurt tonight. He's going to suck it up. He's going to play a slightly torn meniscus. He's not 100%, but he's good enough to play, and he's good enough to be in the starting lineup. Kyle Krieger's going to stick with him, try to get the big W tonight. This is a big game tonight. The Ledgers got to keep pace with everyone else. Now, somebody, maybe me, will be doing a little scoreboard watching because I can't wait to see who wins the WLA Laconia game that's on tonight, starting in about 5 minutes as well.
Right. We got about 10 and a half minutes before we're underway here. We'll look at the starting lineup for the home Mayville Cardinals. In numerical order, you got number 1, Jordan Schlender, number 11, Talon Meyer, number 12, Braxton Weiss, number 13, Tate Drinkwine, and number 14, Austin Thorenson. We mentioned how big of a rebound game Mayville brings, but scoring-wise, they've kind of been on the lop side. They have one of the worst field goal percentages in the conference at 41%, and they don't shoot very well from beyond the arc. St. Mary Springs, obviously, they've had their ups and downs as well, but Mayville, the only really statistic they haven't beat on is their free throw percentage. But other than that, from the field and from beyond the arc, it's been kind of a struggle fest, tough hill sledding for these Cardinals.
And that's why they're towards the bottom in the conference. Right. St. Mary Springs in the top. The biggest statistic that you can look at in high school basketball is field goal percentage. If you're making your shots in the paint and down low, it's tough to beat that team. St. Mary Springs leads the conference in field goal percentage. Those are those dunks, the layups, and that is very good basketball, and that's exactly what St. Mary Springs is good at. They're very good in transition. They're not very great at half-court offense. They don't shoot particularly well from outside. They're not a great three-point shooter, but again, they're good enough to lead the conference right now at an 8-1 record. They've been getting lucky. They're good and they're lucky. It's a good combination to have. If you look at St. Mary Springs' wins this year, they barely beat Lemira. They squeaked out on the last-second shot. Lemira, the last-second shot rimmed out. Springs got that W. The week before that, they went to Laconia, and if it wasn't for a rimmed-out shot there, that game could have went in overtime. So St. Mary Springs was 2-0 in those games. Luckily, then they lost to WLA. They didn't just lose to WLA. Gannon Schwartz, the leading scorer in the conference, and WLA took it to the Ledgers at Hutter Gymnasium. That was a big gut check for St. Mary Springs. They did come back, and they beat Amro handily earlier this week. So it looks like St. Mary Springs is back on track, but they got to keep these W's going, especially against teams like Mayville that are in the bottom of the conference.
Yeah, I had that highlighted, Brad. Those very close matchups between Laconia and Lemira. 67-65 was the final at Laconia High School. Again, St. Mary Springs just edging out the Spartans to win that game, and then 65-62 was the final from St. Mary Springs High School against Lemira.
And you talked about that earlier in the broadcast, Dylan, how anyone can beat anyone in the conference of the Flyway. The Flyway is an extremely competitive conference. Anyone can beat anyone. And I'm even going to throw Norfani in there. Norfani's almost won a couple games this year. They're 0-15. But again, the Flyway, we just saw it earlier this week, when Mayville went in Laconia. Vegas and everyone else didn't think Mayville had much of a chance. They were big underdogs. That was a big upset. They went in there and they shook the Flyway up. Everyone was talking about the next day how Laconia tripped a little bit. Now, Laconia was right on the heels of the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Only had 2 losses, but boom, they lose to Mayville. Now they got 3 losses. Now they need to win out, and they need a lot of help.
And Mayville, again, a big loss against St. Mary Springs in the last matchup, but again, they have the home court advantage tonight. They're in a very good position. They got some momentum on their side here with a win under their belt back in conference, but they're still within the bottom of the conference. But again, a very competitive conference within the Flyway, and should be a good game on our hands tonight.
The biggest thing, if I was an offensive coach playing against the Ledgers, I would try to get Emmett Hoon in trouble. I would try to get him in foul trouble. If you get Emmett Hoon on the bench, now your team has a chance. Emmett Hoon 6'7". There's not a guy on Mayville's team that's over 6'3". That's a huge advantage for St. Mary Springs. Now, if you can stop or at least contain, we'll say contain, because no one's probably going to stop Emmett Hoon, but if you can contain Emmett Hoon, the 6'7" star for St. Mary Springs, you got a chance. WLA was the one team that was able to do that. They held Emmett Hoon that game to only 7 points. That was a very physical game down low. Lots of elbowing, lots of positioning down low. Emmett Hoon and the St. Mary Springs did not get many calls that night. WLA was able to take it to the hoop with Gannon Schwartz, scoring 27 points that game. He was the star of the show that night. That's how WLA got the big W, and they're right on the heels. They're just nipping at the heels of St. Mary Springs. And remember, the last game of the season, WLA plays St. Mary Springs at home. WLA's got that game at home. That could well be the deciding game to see who gets the gold ball for the conference championship.
And we can't wait for that matchup between WLA and St. Mary Springs. Again,
should we be buying our tickets in advance, Dylan?
We probably should.
Who's the athletic director at WLA? We might need to get some tickets in advance, because that could be a tough crowd to get into. That could be a sellout.
Might have to contact him early. And again, WLA, St. Mary Springs' only loss, or the only team that's been able to beat this Ledger team within the Flyway Conference.
Now, we did talk about how this gym is a very small gym, probably the smallest gym in the Flyway. WLA, on the other hand, is probably the largest gym because they have 2 balconies. Now, I know one side of the balcony is a weight room, the other side is the concession stand, but their gym is very open, very big, very tall. So they might need every seat there because there might be 1,000 people in that game, last game of the season. Mark it down.
We are approaching 5 minutes remaining here. Warm-ups continuing, and just in a matter of moments, we'll have our Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Sargento Cheese. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. We'll send it away for a quick break, and when we come back, we will have opening tip-off here from Mayville High School. Ledgers, Cardinals, live from Mayville High School, RadioPlusSports.com, bringing you coverage of Flyway basketball.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
At Radio Plus, we're proud to bring you stream team coverage of local sporting events. Our team is dedicated to providing live coverage from across Wisconsin, supporting the local teams and communities we know and love. What began as a one-person operation with play-by-play on radio has grown into a 5 or 6 person production. Keeping pace with the latest technology, equipment, and personnel is not only demanding, but costly. If you'd like to support this broadcast as a sponsor or a donor in any way, please scan the QR code on the screen.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
High School Sports Day on RadioPlusSports.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. We've concluded our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz, our entire Radio Plus Sports crew on tap here at Mayville High School, ready for some Friday night basketball.
I think Mayville has the tallest basketball storage thing in the history of high school basketball. You have to be 6'7". I think you need Emmett Hune to see the basketball. It's like 6'8". I don't know how little guys get the ball out. They must not use that for the grade school basketball games. But anyway, back to basketball here. Here we go.
And a tough thing defensively, we mentioned this in the keys to the game built by Pino Construction. Mayville has a lot of guys to focus on. Even if you can get Emmett Hune kind of isolated, you still got Noah Mall, Ben Baker, Ben Anderson. Any Ledger, any of those top 5 guys can lead this team in scoring on any given night.
Oh, no doubt. St. Mary Springs is not a one-man show. They have definitely a lot of talent. Not only the starting 5 can put the ball in the hoop, but the 5 guys that come off the bench can also lead them in scoring on any given night. They are a 10-deep team. It's Kyle Krieger's deepest team in memory, he said.
We'll take a quick break here for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have opening tip-off here from Mayville High School, RadioPlusSports.com.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline auto paint, along with PPG Versalon commercial paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high-quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening again. If you are just joining the broadcast here from Mayville High School, the Mayville Cardinals hosting the St. Mary Springs Ledgers for some Friday night boys flyway varsity basketball action.
They're going to put number 1, Jordan Schlender, to tip the ball against 6'7" Emmett Hune. My bet is on Hune to win this tip.
And usually you said the Springs kind of rotates who they get in that center.
They had Maul doing a lot of tips because he's so quick off the ball, but Hune is definitely capable of winning the tip. And there we go, Ben Baker with the ball.
So now Springs will start with the first possession here, left to right. Baker goes to Pitts, Pitts to Maul, Hune right inside right away, going for his own rebound, but it's gathered by the Cardinals. That's number 13, Tate Drinkwine.
And Drinkwine with the rebound. He's one of their top 3 rebounders on the year, and that is going to be a key to this game. No second shots for St. Mary's Springs. The Mayville Cardinals got to get that, they got to clean the glass, get those boards.
For Mayville not to let Emmett Hune set the tone early shows a testament to what they need to do consistently on the defensive side of the ball throughout this entire game. Here's a drive in from Schlender.
Hune gave him one there. He missed that easy layup. He usually makes that shot.
Went for his own rebound. Mayville still having some trouble in the paint. Schlender triple teamed, but Maul will get the rebound off the glass.
And again, St. Mary's Springs looking to push the ball. They're very good in transition. Here we go.
Maul inside right away, swapped away, finds Hune under the net. Hune kicks it out. That's Anderson, top of the key. Now here's Baker to Maul. Maul corner 3, lets it fly. Just overshot off the back iron, rebound Mayville.
Now we gave the MVP to Maul the last game that we played. St. Mary's Springs played Amro. Maul was 3 for 3 from three-point land. He was really knocking them down.
From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement today for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwayhomeimprovement.com. They are the sponsor for our opening tip-off.
But don't call Right Way right now. Joe is probably watching this game. He's probably busy at home, so maybe call him tomorrow morning, I think. Right, Dylan?
Yes, that's probably a better time to do it. Springs cashes through there. Emmett Hune, the first basket of the game. It's 2-0 Ledgers. Foul is called.
Ben Baker, second in the conference in steals, number 1 on the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers in steals. So quick hands. If you go to the concession stand, guard your wallet because he'll pick your pocket. That dude's got quick hands. He's a big thief. He'll take that ball for you and go to coast to coast. That time he got called for the foul.
Foul was called on Springs, so Mayville will inbound down 2-0. Schlender with the ball, guarded by Baker. Top of the key goes out to Drinkwine. Drinkwine now to Talon Meyer. Meyer again the leading scorer in the last contest against St. Mary's Springs with 16 points. Whistle's called and play is stopped. Looks like they're going to get the Ledgers on another foul. That's Pitts.
And the refs are calling it pretty tight. That's an off-the-ball foul. When you see that, the refs are really looking to call fouls here. Now, the only guy that's taller than Emmett Hune is the other ref on the court here underneath the basket. He looks about 6'8".
Unfortunately, Mayville can't add him to his
His
lineup.
eligibility's over.
Yeah. Schlender inside, that was Drinkwine, missed off the glass, so the Ledgers will take it back the other way.
It was a good offensive move up until he shot the ball. It was way too strong.
Maul gets it top of the key from Baker inside, bounce pass to Hune. Good ball movement here from the Ledgers, and Hune turns it over there. He was looking for Baker outside, and here's a drive from Mayville.
And that's only the 4th charge all season the St. Mary's Springs have taken. Ben Baker, now Kyle Creer loves that, but for some reason St. Mary's Springs has not had a lot of charges. Noah Maul's had 2, Joey Kuhn 1, and now Ben Baker with 1.
And that was Emerson Middlestat on the drive for Mayville. Ledger still up 2-0 here. 15:40 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard in the first half.
And if you're not really wrapped up on basketball, why was that a foul? Ben Baker beat the Mayville Cardinal guy to the spot.
Baker just missed that layup, kind of funneled out of there. Pitts went for the rebound and couldn't get it.
Both teams cannot put the ball in the bucket. Very, very shaky offensively, both teams.
Middlestat with the ball. He pivots. He finds Talon Meyer. Meyer will settle. He's guarded by Pitts. Meyer looks inside. Looks to bounce pass to Drinkwine. Drinkwine is guarded by Hune. Inside, good pass to Middlestat, and Mayville's able to connect and tie the game at 2 apiece.
And Mayville was trying to do that. They had all 5 guys out on the perimeter trying to do that backdoor. That's exactly what they did successfully.
Anderson lets it fly. Floater from short range connects through.
Little teardrop there for Ben Anderson.
Yeah. 4-2 now. Ledgers retake the lead.
He's got some finesse. He's able to put that ball there in the football field, now the basketball court.
A lot of football players on the roster here for Springs. Drinkwine connects and ties the game back up at 4 apiece. A lot of back and forth action here early, Brad.
Well, St. Mary's Springs did not want this. Mayville's going to get confidence if they can stick around. The last time these two teams played, it was Springs all day from the opening tip. Tonight, if Mayville can stick around, they'll get their confidence up.
Maul lets it fly from opposite corner. Hune goes for the rebound, goes right into the hands of Maul. Back to Hune, who's going to put up a three-point shot of his own. A little bit of help off the back iron. Goes through.
6'7", shooting a 3. How do you stop that? Now, Emmett Hune did not get the rebound, but he got the tip, which then gave it to Noah Maul. There we go. That's good teamwork basketball.
Meyer to Schlender inside. Schlender guarded by Pitts to Drinkwine. Back to Meyer. Top of the key 3 to respond. Nothing but net. 7 apiece. We're still tied.
And Talon, Meyer, and Schlender, they're their number 1 and number 2 scorers on the team here. If they can get hot and they can be successful, look out. Mayville can make this a game.
Maul charging in the corner. He's guarded by Schlender. Goes to Hune. Hune now to Anderson. Anderson guarded closely by Talon Meyer of the Cardinals. Springs kind of passing around the horn here. Maul top of the key working inside. Goes up for the drive off the glass. Hune put back layup. No good. Gets it again. Fighting double teamed and a foul's called.
Some great offensive boards by Emmett Hune. I mean, he missed his first shot, but he got the board back, which is extremely difficult to do, right? But Emmett Hune, a very talented player. He's very tall, but he's definitely not clumsy. He's very fleet of foot, we'll say.
And Emmett Hune will be shooting from the free throw line. He is shooting 62% this season.
Little backstory on Emmett Hune. He was went to Plymouth out of grade school. He was at Shepherd of the Hills, which is kind of feeder school for St. Mary Springs, and up till 5th grade. Then in high school as a freshman, he went to Plymouth. He was only 6'3" as a freshman, 6'5" as a sophomore. Now he's 6'7", and he thinks he's still growing.
Hune makes good on both free throws. If he's still growing, God help the rest of the Flyway Conference.
Well, the Flyway's glad he's a senior.
Right. 9-7 now. The Ledgers still ahead. 13 minutes remaining on your Quest Interior scoreboard in half number 1.
Triple team.
Yeah, Springs heavy pressure inside the paint there. Schlender double team, kicks it out. That's Middlestadt. Middlestadt still with the ball for the Cardinals. Goes out to Talon Meyer.
Nice crossover.
Meyer, a bounce pass to Middlestadt. Middlestadt makes small jump and is able to put it around him to tie the game back up at 9 apiece.
I'm very impressed with Mayville's passing. They've been the bounce pass, the back door, they've been really passing their way to keeping this game 9-9.
Braden Freund checks in for the first time, rather, for the Ledgers. He's number 24.
I don't think Mayville's had a sub yet, have they?
No, I don't believe so.
They're starting 5 on there. Well, that's not that shocking because St. Mary Springs goes about 10 deep. Mayville does not go that deep at all. They probably play only 7 players.
Corner 3 missed from Ben Anderson. Joey Kuhn also has checked into the game for the Ledgers. He fell on the ground going for that ball. Here's some subs coming in for the Cardinals.
The corner 3 has not been working for St. Mary Springs. They're 0 for 3 from the corner. Ben Anderson hit the side of the backboard once. Noah Mall came up short, and now we just had another 3-pointer from the corner. The corner is it's the closest 3-point shot, but it's the hardest 3-point shot.
Talked about Mayville not subbing until now with 12:37 left to go, tied at 9 apiece. Joe Promersberger checks in, the sophomore, along with Braxton Weiss, the junior. Freund almost turned that over, but it was saved by Anderson. Let it go out of bounds. Anderson back in the corner, goes to Mall, top of the key. Now it's back to Freund, opposite corner. Freund being swatted at by Braxton Weiss, excuse me.
Great defense by Braxton Weiss. Big, strong hands aggressively. He was able to grab the ball along with Braden Freund. As with a jump ball, Cardinal basketball.
Ben Baker checks back in for the Ledgers, and Jack Holzman checking in for his first minutes for St. Mary Springs.
And Jack Holzman's one of those guys that had a knee injury, missed the whole first half of the season. This is only his 5th game playing varsity basketball this year. He's a very talented junior. Look for him to have a big night tonight.
Meyer goes to Weiss, excuse me. Weiss is number 12. Promisberger now with the ball. Meyer inside for Mayville. Kicks it out to Austin Thorensen.
And I say Holzman can have a big night because his confidence is growing every single game. As he gets more and more confident with that knee, he had a dislocated knee. Now his kneecap, actually. Now that he's getting his 5th, 6th game, he's getting that confidence back up.
Promisberger going up. He's fouled, and he'll get 2 shots here. Tied at 9 apiece, so Mayville a chance to take the lead here with 11:49 left to go.
That's not what St. Mary Springs wanted. There was no way St. Mary Springs wanted to come on this game and come up on top right away and put their foot on the throats of the Cardinals, but that has not happened. Mayville's played very well, and we got a 9-9 game looking to go up ahead for Cardinal.
Missed free throw there. The announcer curse gets Promisberger
every
there.
time. Now, that's one thing that the Cardinals do better than Ledgers is shoot the free throws. The Ledgers are, it's very seldom you see a team that isn't very good at free throw shooting leading the conference, but that is exactly what St. Mary Springs has been able to do this year. They're not a great free throw shooter, but they are 8-1 in the conference.
Yeah, Mayville 62%, and there's Freund from the corner.
We talked about that in the pregame. If Braden Freund can hit his first shot, he's just got a little bit more pep to his step, if you will, and his confidence is up. And look for Braden Freund to have a big night if he makes his first one. Now, if he misses his first one, he kind of goes into hibernation. He's like a bear. But Braden Freund, if he makes his first one, he can really go off on you.
Freund gives the lead right back to St. Mary Springs. They're up 10-12 with 11 minutes approaching left in the first half. Inside is Weiss.
St. Mary Springs does a great job of switching and helping out.
Meyer, a missed 3-point opportunity, rebounded by Emmett Hune, who will take it the other way for the Ledgers.
Is Hune the new point guard?
He must be. Here's Anderson, or Baker rather. Baker off the front iron, rebounded going the other way for Promisberger.
And the two best defenders, Joey Kuhn and Ben Baker, the two quickest guys really to make the Cardinals pull that ball out, not get an easy layup.
Schlender trying to retake the lead for Mayville, misses that three-point attempt. Baker to Hoon. Hoon lets it fly again. Just missed. And rebound Mayville.
Well, Emmett thought, why not? He made the first one. But he's not a great three-point shooter. His game is definitely down low. But he's shot about 9 shots this year. He's about 2 for 9.
Emmett Hoon, 20% from the three-point line. Mayville will tie it up there with that basket. We're tied at 12 apiece.
Mayville's had a lot of layups. A lot of easy shots for Mayville so far.
Looking inside to Hoon. Hoon double teamed there by the Cardinals as expected and stolen away there by Promisberger. Mayville now trying to retake the lead. Promisberger steals it away from Hoon and it rolls out of bounds. Ball will go in favor of the Ledgers.
That's the best way to stop a 6'7" guy is when he's got that ball down by his waist or his chest. He's not 6'7" anymore. He's only 5'8". So when he brings that ball down, now the Cardinals are like little mosquitoes. They just want to zap at you and use their quick hands to get the ball. And that's exactly what the Cardinals have done. The Cardinals have been able to steal the ball from the Ledgers. And this is a ball game, Dylan. I think our viewership is going to get better and better as the game goes on, the closer this game is.
I think so. Approaching 10 minutes left on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Noah Mall, Caden Pitts, and Ben Anderson check back in for the Ledgers. Here's Pitts, double teamed, looking for Freund out to the corner, and he just missed him, overshot. Just missed him on that pass, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Mayville.
That's not good defense. That's just bad offense. The Ledgers got to clean that up if they want to win this game.
Schlender will take it up. He's the point guard for the Cardinals.
This is a mismatch. You don't want Schlender on pitch. This is a mismatch. Mayville Cardinals. Oh,
and
as I said, Pitts almost stole the ball.
Pitts got hands on the ball, but Schlender keeps it, and now Noah Mall is defending Schlender. Inside for Drinkwine, and it's poked away again by Pitts, and Mall will take it up. Right to Anderson in the corner. Anderson settles, goes to Baker, thought about a three, works inside. Now to Anderson. Anderson works inside now. Back outside to Baker. Baker to Freund. Freund to Mall in the corner, guarded by Schlender. Mall thinking about working inside. Springs just passing around. Mall, corner three, lets it go, and there it is. Noah Mall connects his second three-point attempt, and it goes through.
Now, when you look at the heights and weights of the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, you wouldn't think a 6'3", 225-pound guy would be leading you in three-point percentage, but that's exactly what Noah Mall does. He's the leading three-pointer on the Ledgers team.
Yeah, he's 1 for 2 in this game right now. He's got his first 3 points there. And Braxton Weiss able to respond there for Mayville. 1-point game here for the Cardinals, and another turnover there from St. Mary Springs. Second time that's happened here within the first half.
The Ledgers have played a little sloppy. Way too many turnovers that weren't forced turnovers. That was not good defense. That's just bad offense. St. Mary Springs had to clean that up. And I don't know if they came into this game thinking that they were just going to walk over the Cardinals, because that's what happened just a month ago, a 29-point blowout for the Ledgers. But Mayville's came to play.
Yeah, Mayville has been anything but a blowout right now. Down 14-15. Here's Weiss, three-point line. He made the last bucket for Mayville, missed that three-point attempt.
Great board by Caden Pitts. He's had double-digit rebounds last 3 games for the Ledgers.
Mall grabs the pass from Baker. Baker working inside under the net and goes to Freund. Freund top of the key three. There it is! Off the back iron for Freund, and he connects.
And Ben Baker leading the conference in assists. Another great pass. When you're into the bucket, you grab so much attention from the defenders. He popped out the Freund. Freund had an easy open look.
6 points for Freund. Here's Weiss looking to respond again. Back-to-back misses for Braxton Weiss, and the Ledgers will take it the other way. Weiss trailing Anderson, and a foul is called. I believe it's going to be against St. Mary Springs.
And I talked to Kyle Krieger before the game. I said, who are you most pleasantly surprised by? What player is it? And he kind of thought for a little bit, and he said Braden Freund. Why? Braden Freund is one of those guys where at any given night he can go off on you. He scored 16, 17 points in the Laconia game. He was the reason the Ledgers won that game. Now he's the leading scorer on the court. He's got 6 points for Ledgers.
6 points for Braden Freund and 18 total here for St. Mary Springs. They lead by 4, 7:48 to go and counting on your Quest Interior scoreboard here in the first half. Here's Middlestadt. Middlestadt now, it's poked away from Talon Meyer by Ben Baker. Meyer inside to Drinkwine, and here's Thorensen from beyond the arc. Missed, and Anderson grabs the rebound.
You don't have to be tall to get boards. Ben Anderson, one of the shortest guys in the court. He went up to get that one.
Baker with it, goes to Mall in the corner. Mall back to Baker, now to Freund. Freund again the leading scorer on the court for Springs with 6. Here's Mall inside. Triple team goes up, and he's fouled. Maul will go to the line for 2 shots.
Maul's so good at taking the ball to the hoop, and that's why he gets so many easy shots, and he's a great free throw shooter. And again, you wouldn't think 6'3", 225 pounds, you would think he'd be all muscle bound and not a good stroke, but he leads at 73% for the three-point line, top 10 in the conference.
Maul will get his first 2 shots of the game with Springs up by 4, 18-14. Maul misses that one. A little bit overshot there.
I jinxed him again.
You jinxed a Cardinal. You jinxed a Cardinal and a St. Mary Springs Ledger tonight.
Head coach for the Mayville Cardinals, Brett Kermsey, talking to the ref there, asking him, how tall are you?
Maul's second shot goes through, and it's now 19-14 in favor of St. Mary Springs.
And when I say that, the free throw shooting, it's not necessarily, it's all about form. Noah Maul's got perfect form. High release, good arc, good rotation. He's got all the great things for a great free throw shooter. Oh, the Ledgers are in a zone now. First time they've done in a zone all game. Both teams have played man-to-man up to this point.
Yeah, Mayville kind of just pass it back and forth here. Meyer from the corner, lets it go, overshot. Drinkwine gets the rebound, triple team, back to Meyer. Second opportunity, goes through for the Cardinals. Big shot there from Talon Meyer.
And that's his shot. He can really put it down for three-point line. The Ledgers running and gunning. Didn't work out there.
And that somehow worked in Mayville's favor as they saved it from going out of bounds, and they find Promsberger down low. Here's Meyer inside. Rolled away to Drinkwine, now it's Schlender. Schlender working in. Hune is there in the paint. Thorensen lets it go, floater.
Foul.
And a foul's called.
A late whistle, but it was a foul. Hoffman is pleading his case, but it was a foul, but late whistle.
Tyler Hoffman, the senior, who just checked in for St. Mary Springs, called on the foul, and now 2 shots awarded to Austin Thorensen.
The best way for an offense to get a team out of the zone is to miss a three-pointer, get an offensive board, and get a shot. That's exactly what happened to Mayville. I wouldn't be surprised if Springs goes away from the zone the rest of the game.
Thorensen's first shot rolls in there off the front iron. And Thorson from the free throw line, 58%, 26 of 45 coming into this game. Second shot goes through. He makes good on both, and those are some big shots there.
Tie game?
Yep. Tied at 19 apiece here. 6.5 minutes remaining on your Quest Interior scoreboard.
The Mayville Cardinals, do they believe, Dylan?
Hoffman now to Maul, top of the key.
We know that WLA and Lemira and also Laconia are cheering for the Cardinals tonight, trying to knock off the leading 8-1 Ledgers of the conference.
Yep, everybody chasing St. Mary Springs in the conference right now in flyway play. Maul's fouled, and we'll go to the line yet again for 2 more.
And the exact same thing as before. Now, this is a low post move, but he took the ball strong to the hoop, got a foul. You know, if you're a 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade player and you're watching this game, you know, it's not the NBA. There's no fadeaways. There's no, that stuff's not good high school basketball. Taking the ball strong to the hoop, good offensive moves, good footwork, that's where you get good points, and that's why Noah Maul is one of the leading scorers in the conference.
Maul makes good on the first free throw as opposed to his last attempt.
Good double high five there. I'm not sure if they practiced that. It was good. Tate Schufts and Ben Anderson. I guess they're seniors. They've been playing together since 2nd grade. That was one thing to note, that when these kids were in 6th grade, they won the state championship in 6th grade, and they won the state championship in 7th grade.
How about that?
Pretty impressive. Zach Pitts, actually the head coach of that team, he's sitting right in front of us tonight.
21-19 in favor of the Ledgers here from Mayville High School, RadioPlusSports.com. 6 minutes remaining on your first half. Quest Interior scoreboard. Here's Thorson with the ball to Drinkwine. Drinkwine was called on that last foul, setting
nice
him all
move.
to the line. Meyer spins around, couldn't connect on the basket. Schlender's there for the rebound, keeps it in favor of the Cardinals.
Oh, nice
around
block.
Emmett Hune, and Emmett Hune gets the block.
Now, if you ever go on wisports.net and you check out the stats.
Oh, I have, yeah.
The blocks are very misleading. Ben Baker has 90 blocks for the St. Mary Springs. Now, I said to Kyle Krieger, I said, who's keeping your stats? They don't know what they're doing. He says, I actually do it a little bit differently, Brad.
Yeah.
Kyle Krieger has his statisticians. Any tip ball is a block. So that right there, that was a legit block. But when Ben Baker, as a pass, he tips it, he steals it, that's also called a block. That's who he wants to know, who's got the quick hands. And Ben Baker's got the quickest hands in the conference. If Billy the Kid was around, he'd be scared.
Well, that would explain why the Ledgers have 450 blocks as a team this season.
Probably 20 of those are like legit blocks, and probably 18 are from Emmett Hune.
Here's a 3-point shot from the newly checked in Tate Schufts, and it's rebounded by Schlender going the other way for the Cardinals.
Hoffman wants that one back. He had a gimme, he just couldn't quite put it in.
Schufts got his hand on that. That goes the other way for St. Mary Springs. Pitts to Hoffman. Hoffman nearly turning it over, looking for Maul. Maul gets it and sets up Anderson wide open in the corner. just overshot. Maul going for the rebound, swats at it.
Numbers.
But Middlestad able to get it. Thorson 2-on-1. No whistle called, goes out of bounds, and it's in favor of St. Mary Springs.
Brett Kermsey from the Mayville Cardinals is begging for a call, but I believe it was a good call because Ben Anderson did beat the Mayville Cardinal to the spot. It was a little contact there, but not enough to deserve a whistle. Now, one thing to note, Ben Anderson's the one who shot that three-pointer. He missed the shot, but he hustled all the way down the court and was able to play good defense.
21-19 still your score in favor of St. Mary Springs over Mayville. Here's Scoofs in the corner to Maul. Maul to Baker.
Tate Schuth's getting a lot of playing time tonight.
Baker to Maul. Maul will let it fly from the corner. Overshot off the back iron. Pitts grabs the rebound. Double team. Goes out to Baker. Baker goes. Kind of a line drive shot just short. Baker grabs his own rebound. Goes to Maul. To Pitts. To Scoofs. And here's Maul inside. Excellent move by Noah Maul. He split the defense there, triple teamed in the paint, and made it work.
I think we need to make a highlight film of Noah Maul tonight and sell it online because it could be offensive moves that grade school basketball should be watching. That was called a Euro step. Great offensive moves. Good footwork by Noah Maul.
Noah Maul's got 8 points. He's the leading scorer on the court right now, and I believe the leading scorer of the game for St. Mary Springs. Meyer quadruple team gets it out to Thorson.
Two big guys there. You got Noah Maul guarding Bennett Schellinger.
And Thorson turns it over to Scoofs and lets Baker go uncontested.
Mayville needs a timeout.
Yep, and there's the first timeout called by Mayville. This first half flew by. This is the first timeout called between these two squads.
That was a little 8-0 run. Mayville just couldn't quite capitalize on anything. They got nothing going. Let's take a little break.
We'll take a quick 30-second break here. RadioPlusSports.com. Back after this.
Dreyer Collision Concepts. They're the kings of collision on North Main Street. Now, did you know they offer free estimates? That's right. Vehicle registration, auto collision repair, custom paintwork, and mobile estimating. They'll come to you. So get rid of the grime with Grime Gorilla Car Wash. They're Fond du Lac's newest touch-free car wash on North Main Street next to Dreyer Collision Concepts. They've got monthly, single, and multi-vehicle options. So just download their free app to get the latest updates and information. Grime Gorilla Car Wash.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Flyway Boys basketball coverage here, RadioPlusSports.com, live from Mayville High School. 25-19 your score in favor of the visiting St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz, our entire Radio Plus Sports crew on tap here for this game.
Now, some of the spectators might be like, why did Mayville take a timeout there? It seemed like St. Mary Springs was kind of getting the momentum. He wanted to calm his players down and get a good look. They want a good basket here.
Promisberger bounce pass to Meyer. Meyer inside under the net, double teamed. Goes out there. That's Bennett Schellinger, misses the three-point attempt, and Maul gets the rebound. Baker thought about the three, but looks for Pitts in the paint. Pitts, tough contested basket, not going to go through, and still going for that rebound are the Ledgers, but Mayville will come up with it with Joe Promisberger.
And again, Tate Schuth's getting a lot of minutes in. Number 32 for the Ledgers, guarding the point guard. Number 4, Joe Promisberger.
Schellinger inside. Again, just checked in for some of his first minutes after that timeout break. Bounce pass inside to Schlender. Schlender, beautiful move around Baker, and he's able to put it.
You don't say that very often around Baker because Baker's got very quick feet, very smart player. Very seldom do you burn him, and he got burned there.
Schuth's top of the key three. No good, and rebounded by the Cardinals. It's Talon Meyer.
And that's what the Mayville Cardinals do best. One shot, get the board, and Cardinals, here they come.
Meyer to Schlender. Schlender guarded by Baker. Motioning in Schellinger for a pick.
Pitts and Bennett Schellinger really battling down low. Now Baker on him. That's a mismatch.
Yeah, Pitts on Schlender right now. Thorson in the corner. Thorson to Meyer. Meyer thought about it over Anderson. Looks inside. Beautiful pass to Promisberger. Couldn't get the layup to go through.
But Kyle Krieger's not happy with the defense, giving way too many easy looks to the Cardinals.
Yeah, still a close game right now.
The Ledgers are lucky that ball did not go in.
Mayville down 4 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 21-25, St. Mary Springs. Here's Baker inside. Good spin move. Splits the defense and one. Count it.
Wow, use the spin and off the glass. The bank is open here in Mayville on Friday night.
Foul was called, I believe, on Austin Thorson.
And again, St. Mary Springs bringing 3 fresh bodies into the game. They don't seem to get tired. It seems like Emmett Hune's not played much in that first half. He sat the bench quite a bit. Tate Schuf's got a lot of action that first half. Now they bring 3 fresh bodies in. The Ledgers are never tired. They have 10 guys deep. They have their 5 starters plus 5 guys on the bench that play quite a bit.
Yeah, Emmett Hune and Jack Holzman check in. Here's Ben Baker's and 1 opportunity.
Ben Baker also up there in the top 10 in the conference in free throw percentage.
Missed that one, or made that one.
And
I was ready for you to jinx him there, Brad.
No.
Yeah.
Ben Baker's ice in his veins at the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. 28-21, St. Mary Springs leads over Mayville. Here's Promisberger.
Great defense by Ben Anderson, denying the ball.
Guarded by Freund there. Goes to Thornton. Thornton out to Meyer. Meyer settling, looking for a way in. Meyer inside. Jump shot goes off the side of the glass. Tough defense there from the Ledgers.
Great help defense by Braden Freund.
Anderson to Holzman. Holzman has a brace on that right leg, but is still moving pretty decent for the Ledgers. Baker inside, and Drinkwine going to get the rebound there for the Cardinals.
Great move by Baker to get his defender up in the air. Took it to the basket, just a little bit too hard.
Here comes Promisberger. Promisberger getting a lot of minutes here later on in this first half. Turns it over there from Thornton.
Now, I'm not sure who they're going to give the steal to. Jack Holzman tipped it to Ben Anderson, but it was more Jack Holzman than Anderson.
Baker bounce pass. He was looking for Hune, and it's regathered there by the Cardinals. Promisberger to Meyer. Meyer charging in right away. He's got quadruple team. Bounce pass to Thornton. Turns it right back to Springs. We kind of saw this in the JV game, Brad. A lot of back and forth stealing action.
Well, usually how the varsity plays, the JV will play. Because that's how the coach will.
Right.
All the practices are high tempo. Kyle Krieger likes to run and gun. If the Ledgers can get it out and get it going, they'll want to go in numbers. It's not a fast break every time, but they definitely have 5 athletes on the court. They're trying to keep the tempo up.
Looks like the back and forth sequence there ended with a thud between Ben Baker and Joe Promisberger.
And again, why not? Because they are so deep, and when you run and gun, it's very tiring, right? But if you have so many subs that can come in, not a single player for St. Mary Springs gets tired because 10 players play a substantial amount of minutes every night.
Under a minute left to go here in this first half. 28-21 your score. St. Mary Springs leads the Mayville Cardinals. On the side there is number 5, Emmett Middlestad, who's just checked back in. Whistle's called, and I think they're going to get a foul here on Springs. Number 10, Jack Holzman.
Jack Holzman wasn't quite moving his feet. He was kind of using his shoulder to try to get in front of the offensive player, but there was a foul to give, so nothing hurt for the Ledgers.
Hune will be at the baseline to guard the inbound from Middlestead.
Something to note, both teams are at 6 fouls. The next foul will be the 1-and-1 for each team.
And Middlestead trying to get around a wall. That is Emmett Hune. Inside is Schlender. Excellent move, and he's able to get the kiss off the glass inside. Splits the defense, and it's
Jordan
a 5-point
Schlender,
game.
Very good offensive move. That was very, and now he shows why he's in the top 15 in the conference in scoring.
Yeah, Schlender, the leading scorer all season for the Mayville Cardinals. Here's Hune inside. He's been triple teamed all game. Now to Maul in the corner from Braden Freund. Freund now near the logo to Anderson. Anderson guarded by number 14, Brent Seiler, who just checked in for his first minutes.
I just want to shoot this with 4 seconds.
Here's the shot. Top of the key shot from Joey Kuhn.
How is that not a foul?
Yeah, there was a lot of contact there, Brad.
Joey Kuhn was mugged. Got to call the Mayville police.
Clock stop with 4.2 seconds left. Still a 5-point game here in favor of Springs. Maul will go to line for 2 shots. So.
Joey Kuhn got it on the top of the key to shoot a 3-pointer and got his knees and ankle and everything else hit in the defender, but no call. 3 refs missed it.
But they call a foul on Mayville with Noah Maul going for that rebound. Maul, first free throw is good. Noah Maul up to... They don't have his number up there on the stats yet.
Smart fault.
He just checked back in.
Smart sub here for Kyle Krieger, the head coach of St. Mary Springs, putting Pitts in for Emmett Hune. He does not want Emmett Hune to get a cheap foul here with 4 seconds left.
Second free throw attempt goes through for Maul. He makes good on both. Mayville looking for a last-second shot. Letting it fly is Middlestead, and off the front iron. So 30-23 is the final score here of the first half, but a good back-and-forth action here, Brad.
Little mini press there. St. Mary Springs' Kyle Krieger did not want the Mayville Cardinals to roll the ball because in high school basketball, the clock will not start until someone touches it, and that's why they brought Joey Kuhn up on the ball. And Cardinals got a decent shot off, but nothing good. Ledgers got a 7-point lead.
30-23. It's been all Ledgers, but Mayville not going away right now. It's anybody's game right now. And coming up, we'll have the Holiday Automotive halftime show. But right now, we'll send it to the Lens Truck Center Athlete of the Week here on RadioPlusSports.com.
Well, I should maybe I shouldn't say a 7-point lead.
We salute not one, but two great student athletes, both from Laconia High School this week.
Back over to Farrell. Feels Pino in the lane. Puts it up and in, and that is point number 1,000 for Ethan Pino. 1,000 points for Ethan Pino, and Laconia fans recognizing that. 38 seconds and counting down in the first half. 6-point lead now for Laconia. Again, another one thrown away, and Laconia comes up with it and putting it in and getting his 1,000th and 1,001 points now for Cash Farrell.
Again, congratulations to Ethan Pino and Cash Farrell, each scoring over 1,000 in their careers.
It's nice to get that milestone out of the way now. 1,000 points, got that done early in the game.
Right, yeah, it was nice. Last game, it was a struggle for me to get going, but the second half came around and started getting it going. So it was definitely nice to get going earlier in the game.
Yeah, they kind of recognize you. You get to keep the basketball, or they actually give you the basketball too?
Yeah, that was nice. I didn't know if they were going to let both of us take it, so it was nice of them.
Congratulations on 1,000. That's big.
Thank you.
They are both honored this week as our Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Sports.com Athletes of the Week.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lynn till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lance Truck, Lance Truck. We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
If you're considering building a home, it's important to sit down and have a conversation with your realtor, your financial advisor, or your builder. Signature Homes has client appointments throughout the course of the week that specifically just discuss, is it right for you? Does it make sense? Is this the right timing? Can we be the right builder? Can we provide the right product? We really don't have a limitation to what we build or who we build for. It really comes down to what you need and if we're a fit. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to bring your signature home to life.
More than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademans, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
One of my favorite things about working at Hoppers is meeting all the new people
seeing all the new faces come in. We come out with a new product or a new way to do something and they come in. I find a lot of joy in just seeing them smile.
I think that all of our customers come in with a vision and they have an idea in their head of like what they want their apparel to look like. Our goal is to exceed the customer's expectations by providing them with high quality apparel and help bring their ideas to life.
We salute not one, but
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Holiday Automotive Halftime Show. Holiday Automotive Highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. 30-23 your score right now. St. Mary Springs leading on the road here over the Mayville Cardinals. Here live from Mayville High School, Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz. Again, a thank you to our entire crew here at RadioPlusSports.com, and a thank you to everybody who's tuned into the stream. Comment from where you're watching. We'd like to know. Curious on that. We got about 4 minutes left here in halftime. Brad, we saw a good back and forth action here between the Mayville Cardinals and the Ledgers. Kind of mentioned earlier on, the Ledgers might have been thinking they were kind of going to just walk in and just demolish the Mayville Cardinals from the start. They have been going through a lot of the depth of their roster, but also some sloppy ball handling we've seen here from the starters here for St. Mary Springs. What do you make of the first half?
Well, Kyle Krieger certainly did not think this was going to be an easy match because he definitely was a little worried about the Cardinals. The Cardinals just came from Laconia, one of the toughest places to play in the Flyway Conference, and got a victory. So that means Mayville can beat good teams. The Cardinals beat one of the top 3 teams in the conference. So we got the Mayville Cardinals coming off a great victory at Laconia, looking to upset the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Now, high school kids, did they overlook Mayville? Quite possibly, but the St. Mary Springs Ledgers do have a 7-point lead. Their star player, Emmett Hughes, the 6'7" big guy, has not played a lot in the first half. Looked like he had a heat pack on his back. Maybe he's got a little tightness in his back. We're not quite sure what the issue is, but he did not play a lot in that first half.
And over on the side, if we look at stats here for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Noah Mall leads the way in scoring for St. Mary Springs. Ben Baker, Ben Anderson have also been able to score some points. But yeah, you said Emmett Hune. I mean, he's been kind of absent from this first half. Could be some lower back injury, not injury, but rather some tightness there in the lower back for Emmett Hune that's been kind of keeping him inactive. But nonetheless, St. Mary Springs, they have the depth. They have a lot of fresh bodies they can throw in there and score a lot of points and leading scoring in any given night.
And Noah Mall is definitely capable of not only leading his team in scoring, but leading the conference in scoring. Now, he's no Gannon Schwartz. He can't do 23, 27 points consistently every night, but he's always putting a double-double. Noah Mall is arguably the MVP of the team, even though Emmett Hune might be the player of the year in the conference. And no disrespect to Gannon Schwartz, he's right up there as well, but those two players are extremely talented. Now, we are 20 minutes away to find out if St. Mary Springs can go to 9-1 or if they go 8-2. If they go 8-2, WLA and Lemire is licking their chops.
And speaking of WLA, they are tied 25 apiece right now with Laconia. We just got that update, so that game going on adjacent to our game here on RadioPlusSports.com. But a lot of close basketball here on this Friday night, Flyway basketball action. Looking over at the stats real quick for the Mayville Cardinals, leading the way with 6 points is Talon Meyer. They've had a lot more points distribution throughout this first half. Jordan Schlender with 4, Emerson Middlestedt with 4. Also, Braxton Weiss was able to score 4 points. Tate Drinkwine only has 2, and that's the point spread in this first half for the Mayville Cardinals. Again, led by Talon Meyer with 6, who was the leading scorer in that last matchup against St. Mary Springs.
One thing to note, Mayville Cardinals have 7 guys who have scored. St. Mary Springs only had 5 guys to score. That's usually not a stat you see. Usually St. Mary Springs has 6, 7, 8, 9 guys who have put the ball in the bucket in the first half. Mayville Cardinals only goes about 7 deep, and their whole team, 7 guys have scored. That's a little eye-popping to me. That's a little bit of a surprise, and quite possibly could be something that they could build on, because St. Mary Springs doesn't actually know who they need to stop, because everyone's kind of been chipping in a little bit for the Cardinals, but again, down by 7.
That'll conclude our Holiday Automotive halftime show. Holiday Automotive highlights brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Holiday Automotive, worth the trip.
You got to be 6'7" or taller just to put the ball in the basketball storage thing here. This guy's got a tough job.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier on, or before the broadcast started. That's one of the taller ball storage things I've ever seen. I don't know what you'd call it, I guess, but yeah, a very unique design for sure.
All right. Well, so far not working for the Cardinals. They're third from last place in the conference, so it's not the basketball storage thing that's helping them.
No, not at all. But they are very much in this game. Standings again, mean a lot in the Flyway Conference, but again, anybody can turn it on at any given time. And Mayville right now coming off a very good win against Laconia, a big upset in the pit at Rosendale, and now they're hosting here the St. Mary Springs Ledgers at the Cardinals' Nest. 23-30, they're down. A 7-point game, anybody's game.
Now, both teams are coming out with the exact same 5 that they started the game with. Emmett Hune back in the game. We'll keep an eye on his back. No pun intended.
Yeah, Emmett Hune back in the game. And we are ready to get this second half underway here. Caden Pitt's going to inbound it here, and Baker will take it up. Springs will now work right to left here to kick off this second half. Pitts to Maul in the corner. Maul, the leading scorer in this game for Springs. He's got 10 points. Here's Anderson looking for Hune in the paint and goes out of bounds. They're going to say off Talon Meyer. So it will be St. Mary Springs Ledger ball.
Now, one thing the St. Mary Springs Ledgers don't do is they don't really get too aggressive on the out-of-bounds play. They don't really do screens looking for a layup. They just kind of throw it in Emmett Hune like they did there.
Yep,
Surprisingly, they don't try to get more easy looks.
Hune to Pitts, Pitts to Anderson, and Anderson puts it through from mid-range.
The bunny hook for Ben Anderson. he must have been practicing that. It looked like a 1970s NBA Wilt Chamberlain.
Anderson will now await. That's Meyer. Meyer with the shot, bounced off, a little bit of help off the iron, off the glass, and finally goes in.
Some great fundamental basketball. Do the backdoor layup.
Anderson going for another layup there. Meyer and Schlender were there for Mayville.
Well, they called it an offensive foul. Wow.
Was not expecting that.
No, I did not see a foul there at all. I thought Ben Anderson was going to be going to the line.
Instead, the Cardinals will inbound from the baseline, and Schlender will take it up here for Mayville. 25-32, the score on your Quest Interior scoreboard, RadioPlusSports.com, live from Mayville High School. Here's Middlestat, guarded by Anderson, bounce pass to Meyer. Meyer's the leading scorer for the Cardinals in this game with 8 points.
And I will say, I don't think that was a foul on Ben Anderson. I mean, Ben Anderson went up for a layup, and he got hit midair, and they called it on Ben Anderson. I'm not sure how that happened, but needless to say, we're moving on.
Yeah. Springs still up 32-25. Middlestat going to inbound it from the sideline. He goes to Jordan Schlender.
And one thing you'll see from Ledgers, they never focus too much in the last play. Kyle Krieger preaches next play, focus on the next play.
Schlender, guarded by Anderson, swatted away at by Maul, and kiss off the glass goes through for Schlender.
What a great offensive play. That was a very talented little hook shot runner there. I like that shot a lot. Jordan Schlender is really impressing me on the offensive side of things tonight.
Schlender up to 6 points, the second leading scorer in this game, the leading scorer this season for Mayville. Here's the response from Baker, nothing but net. Responds for Springs.
In the first half, Ben Baker shot a three-pointer. It was a very flat shot, not much arc. That shot was much better. And a perfect shot, the ball should be right at the tip, the very tip of the glass backboard. That would be a perfect arc of a shot of a three-pointer.
Ben Baker's got 8 points tonight, and he connects there off his first three ball. Inside to Drinkwine guarded by Hune. Excellent pass by Schlender and blocked away by Anderson.
And we talked about that in the first half, how St. Mary Springs calls all tips or deflections or blocks as a block, but that was a legit block. And not bad by the 6'1" Ben Anderson with the block behind.
No, not at all. Goes out of bounds off Anderson, but nonetheless keeps Mayville from scoring. They'll have an opportunity.
For a 5 call.
Yep, Meyer turns it over. A little bit of a bad pass there from Middlestat. 2v1, 3v1, and here's Holzman. Holzman gets it in.
Holzman on the board now. He's got 2 points, and that's very crucial for St. Mary Springs. You notice tonight he was the second person off the bench. Kyle Krieger thinks very highly of Jack Holzman.
Springs a 10-point lead, their largest of the night. There's Schlender, and he's been doing all the scoring in this half for Mayville.
Schlender asking where's the N1. I was fouled, coach.
Schlender just like that tied Talon Meyer now for leading scorer in this game for Mayville, both at 8 apiece. Here's Anderson to Mowell. Triple teamed, almost got it through. Going for his own rebound against Drinkwine, and they call jump ball.
What a strong hands by Noah Mall. Drinkwine had the ball, had possession, but Noah Mall said, "Hey, not so fast, Drinkwine. I got right to this ball." Jump ball, Ledger basketball.
Stops clock with 15:30 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard. St. Mary Springs 37, Mayville Cardinals 29. And we have already reached the second half of this game. This game seems like it's flown by, Brad.
Very upbeat, very offensive-minded. These teams do not like set it up. In fact, Kyle Krieger hates that word, set it up. He doesn't like his team to say set it up. He wants to run and gun.
Holzman from beyond the arc goes to Anderson. Anderson guarded by Meyer. Poked away by Meyer, but regathered. Now it's Holzman in the corner.
And Holzman's a lefty. He can go left side real easy.
Holzman to Baker. Baker thought about a three, and travel call there on Ben Baker, one of the first of the game.
I didn't see a travel there. But who am I to say?
That's why we're up here and not in the zebra shirts down there.
We get paid even worse than the refs. You get paid, Dylan?
I do.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Radio Plus and renegotiate my contract.
15:09 left to go in the second period. (29-37) Mayville down here over St. Mary Springs. Thorson with the ball in the corner for the Cardinals. Goes to Drinkwine. Drinkwine looking to go back to him. He will. Thorson to Meyer. Meyer in the corner to Middlestead. Middlestead guarded by Maul right away. It's back to Meyer in that corner by Freund. Here's Middlestead double teamed off the feet of Maul, and he's able to come up with it.
What great hands by Maul, not only to get the ball off his shins to keep the possession of the Cardinals are trying to throw it off his shins to keep possession, not so fast.
Anderson lets it fly, but it funnels out, and Middlestead will go the other way with it for Mayville. Bounce pass goes off the feet of Anderson, so it'll be Mayville Cardinal ball.
Really impressed with Emerson Middlestead. He's a really quick player, great defender. Really, he's putting it to Ben Baker, trying to make things tough on him.
Score remains 29-37 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Schlender in the corner. He's the leading scorer with Talon Meyer in this game for Mayville. Here's Thorensen. That bounces out, and Freund will get the rebound for St. Mary Springs. Freund quickly to Maul. Maul charges right in over Schlender. Coast-to-coast pass to Anderson in the corner. Works back inside and goes now to Freund. Freund will settle. Goes to Pitts from the charity stripe range. Goes to Maul. Maul splits the defense. Kiss off the glass. Goes to Pitts. Rebound. Corner or top of the key three from Baker. No good. Freund going in there for the rebound. Pitts is there. And ball goes out of bounds in the corner. It'll be Ledger ball. What a sequence.
And the coach of the Cardinals, Brett Kersby, can't believe it. Where was the foul? There was so much contact. Mayville should have got the ball in a foul. Caden Pitts came crashing in and tried to get the board. I thought there was tons of contact there. Cardinals agreed with me, but the three refs did not.
I think you could have argued there could have been a foul on both sides because going up for that rebound, Tate Drinkwine, it looked like he kind of threw an arm out, and that's how Caden Pitts fell to the ground. A lot of contact.
Almost 7 minutes played here in the second half, not a single foul called.
No.
These refs must have have something to go to tonight. I love it.
They got that have-at-it boys attitude. Noah Mall missed from the top of the key, so Mayville will turn it right back over, though.
Well, you mentioned how fast this has to go, and when there's no free throw shooting, the game is just going click, click, click.
Yeah.
We might have trouble getting all our commercials in tonight, Dylan.
We might. Yeah. Might be here for another hour.
We might have a long post-game show.
Oh, yeah.
But, Mayville's, they need a couple calls here to kind of get things back in their favor. They're kind of getting up against the ropes here, down by 8.
And they're down 29-37, which it seems like has been the score for quite a while. Baker's got the ball here for St. Mary Springs. Looks inside to Emmett Hune. Hune guarded by Drinkwine with a little bit of help there from Thorson. Missed the layup, and Thorson gets the rebound. Talon Meyer takes it up here for the Cardinals. Now to Thorson. Thorson to Schlender in the corner. To Drinkwine. Drinkwine jump shot, overshot, and Baker grabs the rebound.
Shortest guy on the court, Ben Baker with the board. Gotta love that.
Baker to... That's number 12 who just checked in, Joey Kuhn. Here's a corner three from Freund, and nothing but net cashes through.
I tell you what, Kyle Krieger said he's the most improved player. 3 for 3 from three-point line tonight. When Brain Freund's hot, look out. He's one of the top players on the team. If he gets his confidence up, and he's got his confidence clicking tonight, offensive.
Foul called on Drinkwine.
Yeah,
Drinkwine.
Moving screen. He was trying to pick Ben Baker, but Ben Baker had rights to that spot. That's their first foul of the half here. 8.5 minutes gone, only one foul.
Substitutions come in for the Mayville Cardinals. Number 12, Braxton Weiss has checked in. He did a good amount of scoring there for the Cardinals in the first half. And then you also got number 14, Brent Seiler, the senior, checking in for Mayville. Kuhn to Freund. Freund goes again from the corner. He's 4 of 4 from beyond the arc, and now the leading scorer in this game for Springs. And they just turn it back over there to Maul.
What else is new? Ben Baker with another steal. Second in the conference in steals. Ben Baker will pick your pocket.
12 points for Braden Freund. He works from that same corner now inside. Goes out to Baker, top of the key three. Thought about it, but works in. No good off the layup. Had a good look. Meyer gets the board and takes it for Mayville.
Braden Freund playing tonight like he played at Laconia last month. Scoring 17 points, leading the Ledgers and scoring that night, getting the victory for the Ledgers. When he's on fire from three-point land, he just feels it. Confidence is soaring for number 24, Braden Freund.
Seiler just turned it over there. Now it's Hune with Drinkwine, and he puts that one over. It seems like Emmett Hune has kind of been absent here throughout the entire game, but he's able to put that one through.
The Cardinals can't get a call, and now they got to call a timeout.
Timeout will be called by Brett Kermstein. We'll step aside with the teams here. RadioPlusSports.com. We'll be back in 30.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
When I say Phillies on 4th, what comes to mind?
Chicken,
Pizza,
Friday fish fries,
mashed potatoes and gravy,
don't forget about all their great snacks,
and tons of candy, groceries, and toiletries. Phillies on 4th literally has everything from soup to nuts. Save time with in and out shopping and score big with Phillies on 4th and Everett, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 11:36 left to go here in the second half. 45-29 your score. St. Mary Springs over the Mayville Cardinals. Dylan Eckhart, Brad Lenz, your entire Radio Plus sports crew on tap here from Mayville High School. Brad, what have you noticed here so far in this second half?
What has everyone noticed? 4 for 4 from three-point land. Braden Freund, have a night, my friend. That is one way to get the coach's attention. You can't take you off the court, Braden. If you're shooting 4 for 4, you're shooting lights out. That's going to get you a lot of playing time, number 24. Congratulations. Keep it up. No, the Ledgers are in a 1-3-1 zone here.
And Freund with 12 points now, the leading scorer for the Ledgers.
I take it back. They made it look like a 1-3-1, then it broke back into 1-1 man-to-man.
Freund on Talon Meyer right now. Meyer to, that's number 12, Braxton Weiss. Weiss bounce pass to Meyer. Meyer looking inside for Drinkwine, but he'll go inside himself. Goes out in the corner now. It's Seiler. Jump shot from mid-range. No good. Going for the rebound is Anderson. Goes off of his hands and out of Weiss. Weiss inside to Drinkwine. Drinkwine out to Meyer. Meyer top of the key. Works out to Seiler. Here's a corner three. And connects. Much needed for the...
Mayville needed that. Yeah. They needed to stop the bleeding. The Ledgers were on quite a roll there.
Stole the words out of my mouth, Brad. Yeah, much needed here for the Cardinals. Now they'll look to work on defense here against St. Mary Springs. Here's Noah Mall. How do you stop him? And he funnels right through.
Wow. The head coach for the Cardinals, Brett Kersby, just shakes his head. He can't stop that. Noah Mall is just so athletic in the air.
Triple teamed in the paint, but still able to make it work. Noah Mall, a super athlete for St. Mary Springs. Obviously one of the best football players within the conference, translating that over to the basketball court. Here's a jump shot from Weiss, and connects. Rolls in there off the front iron. Puts Mayville to 34 and Weiss up to 6. Corner three, that's the first miss of the game for Freund, and it was still a good look. And they get Noah Mall on a foul.
Yeah, got a cheap one on Noah Mall. Went up to try to tip the ball, not necessarily get the rebound, but try to tip it to kind of keep it alive. Got too much of the back of the Mayville Cardinals, but only one foul on each team. No team is in foul trouble.
10:18 left to go here on your Quest Interior scoreboard. We're in the second half of this game. Mayville down 34-47 over the visiting St. Mary Springs Ledgers.
One thing to note, the Laconia WLA game is a 1-point game, 10 minutes left.
Meyer out to Schellinger. Schellinger to Thorson. Thorson to Meyer. Meyer lets it fly, top of the key. Just short. Schellinger a good rebound. Seiler a bounce pass inside to Meyer. Meyer looking for Weiss, who's able to save it from going out of bounds. Weiss to Thorson in the corner. Thorson guarded by Freund. Freund to Meyer, and Meyer will now gather and reset. Goes to Weiss. Weiss to Seiler in the corner. Lets it go. Just short. Gets his own board, and he's fouled by Freund.
What a great heads-up play by Brenton Seiler. He shot the three-pointer. He knew it was short. He hustled in, got his own rebound. Now he's going to the line shooting two. What a great play.
Freund will go to the line for 2 shots. 9:41 left to go here in the second half, and shot goes through there for Seiler.
And again, if you tuned in tonight to see the 6'7" Emmett Hune and you don't know why he's on the court, he's been on the bench quite a bit tonight. We're not sure if he's hurt, but we did see a heat pack on his back in the first half, but definitely not a lot of minutes tonight. I'm not sure exactly why. He's not in foul trouble.
But also, if you're St. Mary Springs, you're not really too worried about that right now. You're up 47-35, and you're getting excellent playing time and excellent point scoring here from some of your guys deep down the roster, specifically that guy, number 24, Braden Freund.
Yeah, have a night, Braden.
Braden, the leading scorer, with 12 points for the Ledgers. Here's Kuhn working inside on a double team. Kicks it out to Hoffman. Hoffman out to Freund in the corner. Freund, there he goes. Woo! And in.
He's telling everyone, I can do more than shoot it from outside, coach. I can do the little dipsy-do.
Freund puts Springs to 49. Here's
Braden,
Meyer.
Even Braden Freund's defense now has stepped up. His confidence is soaring right now.
Pitts grabbed the steal on that one for the Ledgers. Emmett Hewen coming to the scorer's table now. Pitts gathers the pass from Kuhn. Kuhn works in from the corner, looks back to Pitts in the paint. There's Freund, top of the key three. Lets it go in, nothing but net, cash money.
And not only Braden Freund stealing the show tonight, he might be the Flyway Conference Player of the Week. Now check out Facebook, Flyway Focus. They a lot of times will give stats and great plays from the season. Flyway Focus only covers the Flyway on Facebook.
Freund up to 17 points. Mayville looking to respond. Here's Seiler to Meyer. Meyer triple team, goes to Schellinger. Schellinger going for the shot. Weiss gets the rebound and the putback.
Hey, Braxton Weiss got a rebound down by his knees. He was as surprised as everyone else. He got the ball, but one up right for two.
Freund got the pass in the corner. Now goes to Kuhn. Kuhn a charge to the net. Kiss off the glass. No. Pitts goes for the rebound. Goes into the hands of Baker. Now it's Pitts. Pitts off the back glass and in.
The 5'10" Ben Baker said, hey, I'm in the land of the Giants. I got to give it to big Caden Pitts. Great bounce pass. Now, Kyle Krieger doesn't love the bounce pass, but that particular time, that was perfectly well-timed. Ben Baker definitely knows how to distribute the rock.
Meyer to Schellinger, and Schellinger's fouled. An and one coming here for the Cardinals. That was a good sequence there for Mayville, as Meyer was able to spin around Baker and find Schellinger right in the paint.
Mayville's a very talented team. They definitely have some offensive weapons. They board well. They play good defense. The Flyway is such a good conference. Someone's got to be in the bottom half. Mayville's third from last place. Last place is 0-15 North Fondy, then Campbellsport, then Mayville. Obviously, Seymour Springs in the top of the conference, followed by Lemira and AA. So Mayville, obviously, like we said, they beat Laconia last week. Laconia now right nip and tuck with AA tonight.
Schellinger missed the and one opportunity, so Mayville will stay at 40. They're down 14 to the visiting Ledgers. 7:44 to go in the contest. Braden Freund leads the way with 17 points for St. Mary Springs. 8 apiece for Talon Meyer and Braxton Weiss.
Gotta love Emmett Hewen setting screens out there for his buddies.
There's Hewen. Triple team, goes up, and he's fouled.
Well,
2 shots coming for
Hewen
Hewen.
set back-to-back screens, and sometimes the screener is the best guy to get the ball to, because a lot of times he's open because of the recovery defense the Cardinals were trying to do.
Hewen will go to line for his first free throw, or no, not his first free throw attempts, but first in a while.
Not a lot of height out there with Emmett Hewen shooting the free throws. You got little Ben Baker on the low block.
Hewen missed the first free throw attempt there. Still a close game in WLA, as they're under 5 minutes left in that one. 7:29 left to go in this contest between the Cardinals and the Ledgers. Ledgers up 14. Hewen's second free throw attempt goes through. 55-40 your score now in favor of Springs.
Little mini press. Ben Baker was trying to maybe steal one there. Jordan Schlender too smart for that.
Schlender behind the back around Baker. Loses it. Tate Schuf's had some hands on that one as well. Here's a breakaway for Kuhn.
Wow.
Excellent pass and excellent finish there by Joey Kuhn.
Talk about Tate Schuf's with the tip. Ben Baker with the steal. Throws it up to Joey Kuhn. What a great sequence of events. They scored in 3 seconds.
Schlender now with it for Mayville. Looks for Meyer. Meyer spins away from Schufs, who's been playing really good defense today.
And that's his game. His game is not on the offensive end. It's all about hustle, assists. He's actually in the top 25 in the conference in assists. He averages 2 assists a game.
Weiss, a bounce pass to Drinkwine. Top of the key three from Thorson. No good. Going for the rebound right in the hands of Schlender, who's fouled by Baker.
One thing to note, only 2 players in the entire conference average over 3 assists per game. Ben Baker and Dooley from Lemira.
Stops clock with 6:46 to go. Cardinals Nest will get quiet here for these Jordan Schlender free throws. And Schlender misses that first one. Schlender from the free throw line this season, shooting 71%. He's the best free throw shooter in Mayville's roster, and one of the best within the Flyway Conference.
Yeah, Mayville does some things very, very well, but it's not enough to put themselves over 500.
2 misses there for Schlender.
That's
2 rare
uncommon for him.
misses. Yeah. Kuhn passed to Mall, nearly stolen away by Schlender, and Mall's caught on the travel.
Now that was a travel. No, Mall, you were a little bit too aggressive there, but the play 6 minutes ago, Ben Baker, I do not believe that was a travel. They called Ben Baker on a travel. I think if we had a red flag, I think Kyle Krieger would have thrown it.
40-57 still your score in favor of St. Mary Springs. They're up to their largest lead, 17. Mayville looking to apply some pressure here on offense, and they get it there with Talon Meyer, the leading scorer of this game for the Cardinals.
Mayville's best offense is the backdoor cut. That's 4 times they've got a backdoor layup.
Whoa. Mall was looking for Hune on the pass and almost soccer passed it into the basket. That was crazy.
That would have been the Lens Truck Player of the Week, guaranteed.
Oh, 100%.
He wasn't even trying to score. That's how good Noah Mall is. He doesn't even try to score, and he almost scores.
Yeah, he was just trying to find this fellow big man, Emmett Hune, on the opposite side, and almost accidentally scored. You don't often see that. Schlender, excellent drive to the net between Mall and Hune, but no good on the attempt.
Hune, the point guard.
Anderson kind of settling things a bit more. Hune thought about a top of the key three. Bounce pass to Mall inside. Mall goes to Kuhn. Kuhn lets it fly opposite corner. Overshot. Schlender with the rebound, but Hune goes over him. Jump ball's called. Mayville fans not too happy about that. They thought Schlender would have came up with that.
Yeah, but when you're 6'7", I think Hune's long arms had all ball. I don't think there was any body there. Mayville's dying for a call tonight, but it's just not happening for him.
Jack Vandersanden, number 15, is going to check in for St. Mary Springs.
Well, that's good for Jack Vandersanden to get in the game. He hasn't played much this season because he was hurt the first half of the season. But getting him some quality minutes would be great right now to give the Ledgers another player they can go to down the stretch.
Meyer to Drinkline to Schlender, top of the key. Schlender, Euro step and fouled. He'll go to line for 2 shots. They get Vandersanden right when he checks in there on the foul for Springs.
He didn't waste any time. He was like, hey, I'm sitting on this bench. I need to get my name announced.
Schlender back to the line. He went 0 for 2 in his last trip to the charity stripe.
But Jack Vandersanden tore his ACL last year in basketball. He's out for a whole year. Great to see him back on the court with his knee brace, his left knee on a knee brace. But, playing his senior year, got hats off. A lot of physical therapy he went through to get to this point. Hats off to him.
Schlender made good on that first free throw attempt. Second one up and away, off the rim. Mall grabs the board for Springs. 57-43 now your score, approaching 5 minutes left to go in the contest on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Anderson with it, goes to Mall. Mall guarded by Schlender, trailing now. Mall inside, triple teamed, and he's able to get it go.
How many times have we seen that tonight? Noah Mall, an offensive weapon. So in control down low.
Here's Schlender. Schlender, no shot called. It will be inbounded from the baseline here with Mayville. So no shooting foul here for the Cardinals. Baker's called in the foul. And Springs is going to substitute back in Braden Freund, who's the leading scorer tonight for St. Mary Springs.
Very interesting. They bring in a 6'3" Braden Freund in for a 5'10" Ben Baker. Not necessarily like grade school basketball where you bring the little guy in for the little guy. St. Mary Springs can substitute anyone for anyone on any given night.
Here's Meyer trying to work in on Mall and Freund. That's a tough ask of anybody. Schlender lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Freund there for the board right away.
And Braden Freund now the point guard.
Freund with 17 points. Mall trails with 14.
5 or 6 different guys, Ledgers, have brought the ball up tonight, including Emmett Hune.
Yeah. They are showing their depth on full display tonight. Fouls called. I think they're going to get Talon Meyer on the foul. Tate Schuf's handling the ball for St. Mary Springs. Gregson Weiss will check back in for the Cardinals. He's got 8 points tonight.
And the St. Mary Springs have had, a billion different lineups this season. I mean, the 5 guys they interchange with the other 5 guys from the bench is just nonstop. They got Vandersanden in and Schuf's in. Braden Freund plays a lot. There's only 2 starters in the game right now. Anderson and Mall are the only starters in the game.
Looks like St. Mary Springs passing the ball around a lot more, trying to eat up as much clock as they can. 59-43. Mao looking for Vandersanden in the paint, poked away by Middlestat and taken up by Weiss.
Middlestat's a great defender. He's got great quick hands.
And Middlestat's got 4 points on the offensive side, but as you said, Brad, very good on defense tonight for Mayville. There's a nothing but net shot from Meyer. Meyer again the leading scorer for Mayville tonight. He's got 12, and a timeout is called here by Springs. We'll hold this timeout here. 3:46 left to go in the contest. And, yeah, St. Mary Springs starting to empty the bench here, up 59-46, but Mayville still putting in all their effort.
Now, you might be asking, why is Mayville calling a timeout? Well, they got a quick bucket. They got a three-pointer. Now they're going to set up the press. And when they call a timeout, that stops the clock. Now, the clock will not start back up until someone touches it. So they're going to save themselves at least 4 or 5 seconds there, because sometimes the ball just sits around on the baseline before a ledger picks it up. Sometimes just click, click, click. That's precious time. If you're down, the best time to use a timeout is after a make from your offensive team.
3:46 to go. Mayville down 46-59. Looking at the point spread of the Ledgers on the court right now, Braden Freund leads the way with 17 points. He leads the entire game in points. Noah Mall, second place with 14. And then on the other side for Mayville, their leading scorer is Talon Meyer with 13, who was the leading scorer again in the last matchup these two squads had.
Now, Kyle Krieger kind of felt that three-pointer by the Mayville, said, I don't want to get this game out of hand. He brings the starters back in, other than Braden Freund, who's actually deserved. Oh, another one for Freund.
How about that pass? Anderson, coast to coast, finds Freund right under the net, and the easiest layup Freund's had all game.
Freund showing all the moves.
He's got 19 right now for the Ledgers. Schlender looking to respond. Hune is in there, grabs the board and goes to Maul. Maul now to Anderson. Anderson sensing Schlender right behind him, but not sensing Middlestat. Ooh. And Middlestat stepped out of bounds, they're saying.
Nothing going Mayville's way tonight. There was a fast break opportunity, and he stepped out with his toe right in front of the Hall of Famer that was announced tonight, sitting in the front row there.
Mayville Athletic Hall of Fame ceremony we had at halftime. A very good one to see here for the Mayville Cardinals.
Got an update for you. Laconia beats WLA tonight. Big win by Laconia to keep things interesting. Now WLA with 3 losses in the conference. The only other team with only 2 losses is Lamira. So you got Springs with 1 loss, Lamira with 2 losses.
Meyer lets Maul jump, and Freund coming in there for the second attempt, but he's able to split the defense and somehow thread the needle and get that one through. Meyer, again, the leading scorer here, 15 points. Leading the Cardinals.
I can't figure it out. I'm just glad they don't let you gamble in high school basketball, because I can't figure anything out. You know, Amro beats WLA. WLA beats St. Mary Springs. Mayville beats Laconia. Laconia beats WLA. WLA beats Springs. I mean, what in the heck is going on?
Flyway's just wild, isn't
it? It's just totally crazy, and that's why I guess our viewership is so great this year, because everyone is tuning in the Flyway. Who the heck is going to win this conference championship? It's right now a 3-way battle.
Timeout's called, I believe, by Kyle Krieger and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. We'll hold this one here with 2:17 left to go. 48-61, Mayville trails St. Mary Springs. Yeah, we talked about WLA now 3 straight conference losses, but yet they were still the team that was able to beat St. Mary Springs, who sits atop 8-1 in the conference.
And I can't tell you, who's the second best team? Lamira was on paper the best team in the conference going into the season. However, their big man, Jake Brusky, got hurt, tore his ACL, and everyone kind of thought, oh, there goes Lamira's chances. But Lamira just keeps putting up W after W after W. And remember, the Springs still has to play Lamira again. Now, Springs beat them the first time, but now they got to go all the way back and play them again. If they can get an upset, if Lamira can come and beat St. Mary Springs the second time around, that would make things interesting, wouldn't it, Dylan?
Absolutely. And Laconia, it's good for them to get back in the win column after losing to Mayville, which again was a big upset that the Cardinals were able to overcome. On the road in the pit at Laconia. Now they're hosting St. Mary Springs, which Springs looking to run away with this one, 61-48. Still 2 minutes left to go here. So head coach of the Mayville Cardinals, Brett Kermsey, is definitely not going to try to take the pedal off the metal here if you're Mayville. But right now, I mean, you just had to keep up with St. Mary Springs, who just has so much depth on offense here.
And Springs with their starters, except for Pitts, not in, and Freund in, but Freund definitely deserves the playing time. He's been on fire tonight. In fuego!
Freund with 19 points. He leads the way for St. Mary Springs. Again, Noah Mall with 14. Second for Springs, and the leading scorer for the Mayville Cardinals is Talon Meyer with 15.
And that's only their 5th team foul, so Springs not going to the line here. So Mayville has the opportunity to be super aggressive, go for the steals. If they get a foul, it's no big deal.
Inbound to Baker off his foot, but he keeps it. Has to get across that line. Meyer's there awaiting. Baker goes to Freund. Freund now guarded by Braxton Weiss. And a foul is going to be called.
And Springs in no hurry right now to shoot the ball. They know that they got the big lead, and Mayville's got to come out and follow them. So they're going to take care of the ball. They're going to make Braden Freund the point guard.
Ben Anderson going to inbound to Ben Baker. Talon Meyer there playing close press right away. Baker to Freund. Freund gets around Weiss. And Weiss just continue to play that foul game here.
St. Mary Springs side out. Now the next team foul on Mayville, that will mean the St. Mary Springs will go to the line. And Mayville's going to try to make this a free throw contest to see if they can ice the Ledgers and brick in some shots and getting it back in this game, because they're going to need the Ledgers to go about 0-6 at the line to make this game interesting.
Baker to Anderson. Anderson to Mao, top of the key.
Mayville still playing man-to-man defense. They're not fouling.
Freund fouled again by Weiss.
Now, if I'm Mayville, I let the ball go into Hune, and I foul right away, because Hune is the worst free throw shooter on the floor. Braden Freund is not. But I guess Mayville can't be choosy right now. With only 1 minute and 34 seconds left, they can't really be choosy who they foul. They got to get someone to the line, stop the clock, and hope the Ledgers can brick some shots here.
Freund will go to the line for 2 shots. First one up and no good.
Well, I said 0 for 6 or 0 for 1. They need a lot of help here.
Only 1 shot awarded there for Freund.
Put it up, Jordan.
There it is. No good. Drinkwine gets the rebound, and Meyer will let it fly. Trying to bounce in. Schlender, a rebound and a putback.
Full court press.
Down 11 right now, minute 15 to go. Middlestat all over Anderson. Anderson to Freund in the corner.
Why are they not fouling? You got to foul. Maybe you can't just let them dribble around.
Yeah. Freund under the net, goes out to Mao. Springs just going to pass it around now.
Well, if you're not going to foul, the game's over. All right, there we go.
There's Middlestat with the foul.
But 20 seconds into the possession, now they finally hug Ben Anderson for a foul. Why not do that with 2 seconds left? There's no way to win this game if they just let Ben Anderson and Ben Baker pass the ball back to each other.
Substitution's going to come in. Jack Holzman and Jack Vandersand will come in for St. Mary Springs. Emmett Hune and Noah Mao, likely the last we see of them in this game. Mao will go to the bench with 14 points.
And I'm not saying that Mayville has much of a chance to win this game, but if you are going to foul,
right?
And obviously Mayville hugged Ben Anderson for an intentional foul, if you will, you might as well do it right away rather than 20 seconds into the possession.
Correct.
And you don't want to foul Ben Anderson.
No, because Anderson will knock those free throws down as he does that first one. Anderson now his second attempt with 56.5 seconds remaining.
What's interesting, Laconia went into WA and won that game going away. It was kind of a blowout, so I'm not sure what the stats were exactly. All I saw was the final score, but Laconia won the game. And Laconia is one of those teams that are extremely talented offensively. Cash Farrell, Ethan Pino, those guys can really put the ball in the hoop.
Middlestat just had an excellent drive to the net there. Kiss off the glass goes through. Mayville still down by 11 with 37 seconds remaining.
Vandersand and Drinkwine just bonked heads. Vandersand's got no glasses on. He's lost his strap. He can't see.
Drinkwine hugs Freund for the foul with 29.5 seconds left.
I think it was inadvertent, but they both bonked heads. Drinkwine's got a runny nose, and Freund's got glasses problem. I'm sorry, not Freund. Vandersand's got glasses problem. He's got his, looks like he'll be coming out. Oh, Hoffman going to come in for the shooter, Braden Freund.
Substitutions will come in here for Springs. High School Sports Today on RadioPlusSports.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Alistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
We mentioned that Vandersand and Drinkwine bonked heads. Drinkwine actually took himself out of the game because his nose is a little messed up. Getting some athletic trainer bloody nose.
Yeah. Drinkwine, one of the top board getters for Mayville. Here's a free throw from Freund. No good. Vandersand going for the rebound. Goes out of bounds off of Vandersand. And he was kind of pleading his case that should have been a St. Mary Springs ball, but Mayville will retain possession.
Braden Freund wanted that free throw. He wanted to get to 20 points. It would have been his first 20-point game of his varsity career. He'll have to settle for 19.
19, and he'll probably likely finish as the leading scorer here for the Ledgers with 25 seconds
My
remaining.
MVP of the night, all day long, Braden Freund,
100%.
putting the ball in the bucket. Gotta love it.
He'll be who we talk to at the end of the game, without a doubt.
And he had a better second half than first half. He was 2 for 2 from three-point land in the first half, 6 points. Went off for 13 more in the second half. Great win here for the Ledgers. Great game by Noah Mall, Braden Freund, my 2 vote getters for MVP, but everyone for the Ledgers played well. Mayville played decent. They made it a very competitive game. In fact, the first first quarter of the first half was extremely competitive. Mayville had the lead a couple times, but just not enough firepower for the Cardinals to pull this one out.
52-63, your final from Mayville High School. St. Mary Springs prevails. They go to 9-1 in the Flyweight Conference. Mayville falls to 3-7. We'll send it away for a quick break, and on the tail end, we will have the Fox Valley Saving Bank postgame show here on RadioPlusSports.com.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken, available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Here we go.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now our Fox Valley Saving Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank, Fox Valley Saving Bank. 63-52, your final here from Mayville High School. St. Mary Springs Ledgers win over the Mayville Cardinals. And we'll step away here for the player interview here with Braden Freund. Give him my headset here.
I'll give you yours.
I got this. Go down here for a little bit. Come down here if we can. So Braden Freund, he finishes the game here with 19 points. Talk to me about your game out there. You end up the leading scorer. Almost got to 20. Would have been your highest performance of the game. Talk to me about what you saw out there.
It was just great kicking out threes. Teammates really collapsed the defense, and it was just feeling it tonight.
And quiet performance from Emmett Hune and some of your other big guys. Noah Mall also chipped in with 14. You guys really showed your depth tonight. Talk to me about what that means, especially going into these later games, the depth that you guys bring within the Flyweight Conference.
Yeah, it's just really nice having like a bunch of energy off the bench because people get tired out there, especially the big guys down low. It's really nice to just give them a quick little break and get some good production off the bench.
You guys got a lot of good production, and also within the paint, you were doing your job, but you were also letting it fly from beyond the arc, hitting those three-point shots. Tell me how that felt earlier on in the game.
Yeah, it felt really good. I mean, the second half of the year has been a lot better for me, but just felt great to get some to go.
You guys move on to these later games here. Tougher competition coming into the conference. What are your guys' expectations? Preparation not really changing, but you're just continuing kind of playing the normal basketball you guys know how to do.
Yeah, we just got to one game at a time, just keep making sure we take care of each one.
All right, excellent, Braden. Thanks, and congratulations on the game. Well, hand the headset over here to Kyle Freund. We'll switch headsets here. Okay. Swap some headsets here. Braden Freund, again, the leading scorer here for St. Mary Springs, and we're here with head coach Kyle Krieger. Talk to me about the performance out there from your guys. A big win here, 63-52 over Mayville.
Yeah, they played well on Tuesday, right, and knocked off a Laconia team. So we knew that they were going to come in with a lot of confidence. And I thought we were very workmanlike. Had a little spurt towards the end of the first half to kind of get our lead to whatever it was, 6 or 7. And then a couple of minutes into the second half, we turned up the defense a little bit. Joey Kuhn with a couple kickouts to Braden Freund for back-to-back threes, and then we got rolling a little bit, and then we were playing with a little bit more confidence as well.
Yeah. Kyle, how much of your offense is just on the fly? Like you see someone like Braden Freund with a hot hand, give him some more playing time. How do you tell the viewers how you decide who's playing that night?
Well, it depends, right? When a guy's going, you want to try to keep him out there. Braden probably played a few more minutes than normal, but I think he said he's been playing better in the second half, right? Second half of the season. So it's kind of a feel thing, and he's been backing it up. He's had some really nice games, and, at Laconia as well, he might have led us in scoring that night. But, I think early on in the season he started, maybe our first 3 or so games, maybe 4. I think he has a comfort level coming off the bench. I mean, everybody wants to start. But he's doing a nice job with his role, and I told him a couple weeks ago he's hitting shots, but I think he's picked up his defense, and that's the biggest place where he's made an improvement this year.
And he's not just a three-point shooter; he's short it down low. He's got some good offensive moves down low. Now, one thing I want to report: Laconia knocked off WA tonight.
Well, that's nice of them. No, that's good. I mean, WLA got them the first time, I believe, right?
Yep.
At Laconia.
This one was at WA tonight.
And then, so
now they're 1-1.
Nice job.
So we got St. Mary Springs.
Team Wirtz and Laconia at WLA.
St. Mary Springs only 1 loss. Now, second place in the conference is Lamira with two losses, and we will be playing Lamira up in the next couple weeks here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of it's great that Springs, Lamira, Laconia, and WLA are all going to be playing each other down the stretch, right?
Yep.
And we'll see who plays better than the last 3 weeks of the season. I think we have 4 games left, but you couldn't ask for anything more than, right? I mean, we're playing the tough half of our schedule this month with 4 games to go, and we control our own destiny, right? So
can you comment on Emmett Hune tonight? Didn't seem like he was getting a lot of minutes tonight.
Yeah, his back's been tight. I don't remember when that happened. It was probably when he got taken out on the dunk a couple games ago against WLA. And he kind of fell awkwardly, so his back is kind of jacked up right now. So hopefully we have 2 days off, no practice Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully he can lay low and come back next week. And, maybe we'll load manage him in practice a little bit and have him ready to go for Thursday.
Absolutely. And last thing I want to ask you, Coach Krieger, I talked to Braden about this as well. The depth that this team has is really going to help them moving on to these tougher games. And obviously Emmett Hune only with 10 points tonight, did sit quite a bit, but guys like Braden Fruin, Noah Mall, the usual suspects were able to step up for you guys. What does that mean going into these later games, especially once playoffs hit for you guys?
Yeah, I think, we do have depth, and Brad and I were talking about that during the JV game. And he asked if this is our deepest team that we've had in a while. It probably is,
That's saying a lot because you guys won 3 conference championships in a row just, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, and 3 years ago.
Right. And, we are deep. And when you are deep, then you have options, right? I mean, I don't think we're not just relying on Emmett and Noah, right? I mean, we have Ben Baker, Ben Anderson. Tonight it was Braden's night. And, that's hard to prepare for when it can be, based on who we have on the court, we could have 4 or 5 guys that might be able to put the ball in the basket, right? Not to say that they all do it the same way, but depth is hard to defend, and we're not just relying on 1 or 2 guys. And, guys are doing a nice job of excelling in their role. Even Tate Shoops, right? I don't know if Tate scored tonight, but he's had some nice games where he's come off the bench, 2-3 steals, 2-3 assists, and maybe 6-8 points.
Played a lot of minutes tonight, but was successful in those minutes. No turnovers.
Right.
Played really solid, good basketball. Wasn't a stat sheet kind of guy tonight, but a big contributor in that way.
Exactly, and that's the way Tate tends to do it. I mean,
big defensive guy too.
Yeah, if you look at just the stats, you're not going to be wowed or anything, especially with a guy that's my height, 5'9". But he plays hard, and he does what he needs to do. He knows he's going to defend, catch and shoot a 3, deflect balls, and, I like the way our guys are buying into their role.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Krieger, we appreciate the time as always, and congrats on the win.
All right, thanks. Anytime, gentlemen, especially after a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll wrap up this pregame here. Brad, the Marian University turning point of the game here. The very close game throughout this first half, but once the second half began, really starting to run away with it was St. Mary Springs. They got the lead up to 17 points, and they win big tonight.
Turning point of the game to me was when Braden Freund got in the game and made his first shot. Once he made his first shot, that young man, he makes his first shot, he is looking to shoot again.
Yeah.
Now, if he misses his first shot, he kind of looks like a bear and kind of goes in hibernation, but not tonight. He made that first shot, made the second shot. He was 2 for 2 from three-point land in the first half. 6 points in the first half, went off for 13. Actually, I take that back. The scoreboard was wrong. He actually had 20 points tonight. It said up there in the scoreboard that he had 19 when he shot that last free throw that he missed. He actually had 20 points. He hit the 20-point mark for the first time this season. That was his best offensive game this season, and that says just what Kyle Krieger said. How do you defend these guys? Any one of these 5 guys, he's not even a starter.
No.
Any man from St. Mary Springs can lead them in scoring at any given night. Ben Anderson, Ben Baker. We all know about Emmett Hune and Noah Ball, but these other guys, these other role players that could be the MVP of the night. Braden Freund got my game ball tonight.
Yeah, and that goes right into our BCI Burke Player of the Game. Log on to BurkeCareers.com. No question it's going to go to Braden Freund tonight.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
Yep, and we'll move on to AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to RadioPlusInfo.com.
Dylan, you got to read this? Schedule. You don't have this memorized yet?
Don't have it memorized yet. I'm not there yet, but an excellent game tonight for St. Mary Springs, and they win big here. They move on to Lamira next, I believe. Is that
big
correct?
Game.
Yeah,
big
game. So we'll send it away here from Mayville High School, the Cardinals' Nest, RadioPlusSports.com.
If we stay any longer, they're gonna ask us to clean up.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah, they're going to put us to work here if we stay here a bit longer. But we'll send it away, and we'll see you in the next broadcast, RadioPlusSports.com. Good night.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tegler-Petra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction.
Real estate agent Brock Fleischer. Back in Action, Camera Casino,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.